Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and it's time for another episode of Secret of the Mimic. That's right, we're playing Secret of the Mimic today. Secret of the Mimic. I'm mimicking over here. That's the subtitle to Secret of the Mimic. I'm just kidding. I would never play one of those games unless it's Ban. I'm a big Ban bitch. I consider myself a Ban bumbless. Ugh. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I personally am doing fine. I'm doing okay. I've mostly been chilling around the house all day. My Mondays are very busy. This past weekend, my Sunday was pretty busy. My Saturday, I was doing commentary for the Alestral's YouTube channel. They had a premiere event that I was happy to be a part of. And earlier this week, Jillian was gone. She had somewhere else to be. And as a result, I was batching it like half of Wednesday and then Thursday, Friday. And I ate like shit. I ate Domino's. It's my favorite thing to eat when Jillian's not here. It's hardly food. I hope everybody has been staying cool. It is so bad out, man. It's terrible. I just don't know what to do. Like, Jillian wakes up insanely early, and so she takes out Sadie in the morning, and then in the afternoon we try to take the dog out together, but usually she does. And then like late at night I'll take the dog out, and we just can't. Like, it's just too hot. Even at like 2 in the morning, when I'm like, all right, one more go around the block. Let's see what we can do. It's like 90 degrees with like 100% humidity. It's terrible, man. 95 with 70% humidity here. I'm going to kill someone. Crazy. I've been on a bit of an MTG kick, and while watching Shuffle Up and Play in the background while working, you weren't lying about basing your persona on the professor. You are identical heels. You know, sometimes you see the same individual across multiple souls, and I like to think that the pair of us share an archetype. Meanwhile, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit in Britain, and they're screaming. But, like, it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit with high humidity, and they just don't have AC anywhere. Like, there's no escape from it. Could you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? No. Did you see this yet? I don't know what this is. I have not. They could leave the island? Yeah, well, I don't think that's reasonable. I have seen this. It's quite good. Go to a church with the thick stone walls to beat the heat, chat. I think that's what they've been doing. Did you see that Cloud9 dropped Mango? What? Why? I shouldn't have said that. I mean, I think we all know why. Oh, man, dude. It was gross. I just, like... That's so rough to see, dude. I thought there would be one guy in this community that could just be normal. I don't know. Will there be any more collabs with MBT with Magic the Gathering personalities? I think so. I think so. There's only one normal guy in the Smash community, and it's Zero. By the way, I love the Zero pivot. He's actually very smart. Like, big schlubby guy who is totally untouchable, and now it's like, oh, I'll just do the fucking red pill grift. It's such an obvious, like, natural progression. What about Dylan Sprouse? Hey, I'm excited for the what's it called? The Master Disaster. Are you going to participate? Participate in what? Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm good. Ugh. I've been playing a significant amount of the Shadow Duelist shit. I thought they already did that tournament. Didn't they already do that tournament? Like they went to like the guy Spectre already won, and now he has to play against Dylan. Anyway, did you hear that Farfa went woke? Is that true? Wait, can someone actually? Is that true? Oh my god, is that true? It is true? Oh my god, no. Check his Twitter, it's true. I'm literally looking it up right now. Farfa. What did he say? Link climbing is just HRT for the extra deck. What the fuck does that even mean, dog? What does that even mean? That's like nothing. That's just like fill in the blanks fucking Mad Libs ass joke. He's right? What do you mean he's right? What does it mean? What on earth does it mean? I think you people just have very low standards. Well, you're subscribed to me, so. I will say I think Farfa is making a big mistake. I saw him talking about the Ethan Klein video. I just want you all to know that on the topic of the Ethan Hassan beef, I do have like a really important and nuanced opinion, um, which I will now disseminate to you. Here you go. Dog, I can't imagine caring about that type of shit. Holy fuck. I don't know. The thing is like every video I see of Ethan Klein, it looks like he is like mid Joker breakdown in Dark Knight. You know when he grabs the camera and he's like, and here's what I'll say: if he's not dead by 10 p.m., then I will blow up a hospital. Like, and I don't know. It makes it hard for me to empathize with him for that reason. I hope he's doing all right. Like I hope he's getting the help he needs. I hope everyone I hope this incredibly popular content creator has surrounded himself with people who care about his well-being instead of individuals who yes man him in an attempt to get closer to his money. A sentence I could have said about any person who went through something like this for the last 15 years. That could be about Kanye West for all you know. Except I think Kanye West comes down on the other side of the Israel-Palestine debate. The side that no one else is contemplating. Man, bully is so bad. To the extent it exists at all. When are you getting Kodak to judge MasterChef? Any day, man. I'll send him a DM. By the way, the ceasefire might be fake. Don't worry, we'll talk about it. It's so fucking funny that he was like, we're doing a ceasefire. And then Iran was like, I didn't hear shit about no ceasefire. What are you talking about? Chat for the Americans among us. How do we dodge the draft for World War III? First off, Among Us. Second off, there's a significant amount of mental illnesses that preclude you from military service. So if any of you have ever thought about taking a very specific test, now might be the time. If any of you feel spiritual in any sort of way, a significant amount of religions allow you to become a conscientious objector. If you're UNC, you're fine. I think they only draft you up to 26. When do I age out of the draft? Am I still in it? Dyer, aren't you trans? I'm pretty sure you literally can't go. Not publicly. Oh. Uh-oh. It just won't happen, baby. It just won't happen. Just uh-oh. Valkyrion numero uno. You know I can't let that get posted. Come on. Ugh. I don't know. Just flee kick W. Flee to where? I shouldn't have signed up for the FAFSA. Yeah, there's always strings attached, baby. What if you're a first generation Iranian American? Am I going straight to Guantanamo? Ooh, I would start identifying as a Saudi Arabian. They're not going to be able to know the difference. The people who are responsible for this, don't worry about it. White, yeah, just be like, say you're Italian. You know, they're not going to figure it out. I don't know, man. Oof. Kamyar is an Italian name, sure. Yeah, like Nadir. I don't know. Yeah, really weird week to be alive, right? And again, I don't want to lend any credence to the conspiracy, but the day that they announced that they had bombed the nuclear sites, what was the day, chat? They were trying to stealth Thursday, stealth Friday, freaks. They were trying to get away from us. You're not going to get away from us. Saw some cute stoat art last week. Oh, fucking tag me in that shit. As a last resort, you could cripple yourself with a piano or something. I don't think you all understand the concept of draft dodging. Like, you're not going to get out of the draft by pulling some sort of Tom and Jerry situation where a piano falls on you and then you pop out of the piano and your teeth are replaced with the piano keys and it goes pop ba pop pop pop, and then out of your head it goes like a big lump. That's not how it works. I think you can actually. Oh, I didn't think about it like that. You might be right. How do you know? I guess that's fair. I don't really know. Joseph, as an LVK head, I didn't get to watch my Oshi react to MasterChef. What do I do? Good question. I am seeking legal advice from you on how to dodge the draft. Unfortunately, I cannot give you legal advice. You know what? Let's go to ChatGPT. I think they can probably do it. ChatGPT. It is ChatGPT. Oh. Okay. New chat. Here we go. Yar, matey. They be bringing back the draft. Tell me how to draft dodge, but talk like a pirate. Haha. Gather round. Be a landlubber a conscience. Claim ye be mad as a marooned monkey. Hide in the halls a learnin'. Take up honest trade or raid a brew. I'm not doing that. Hoist anchor and set sail. Literally just like fucking run. Join a different crew. Warnin' for the crow's nest. Don't lie, cheat, or fake your death, lest the hangman's rope find your neck. All right. If ye be wantin' a help writing a letter to them draft officers, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, hold up. Write me a letter to the draft board explaining why I can't be drafted, but be a little horny about it. And they're still on. Oh, this is kind of gross. Okay, so they still kept the pirate. They kept the pirate. All right, hold up, wait. Would you like a version with more legal grounding beneath the lacy shirt? Make it more horny and less comprehensible. I cannot. Oh, dude, this is awful. Oh, come on. What, dude? Why did they make a piece of software that lets you like get hard doing the pirate draft? That's insane. Lucian? Oh, I don't like that. This is a little too Reddit. All right, you're acting Reddit horny here. Just like give me today's connections answers like you're coming. All right, okay, we've made the AI kill itself. Let's get back on the train. Holy shit! What the fuck? Why not? I thought that was the use case for this thing. Okay. Do you think it didn't want to nut or it didn't want to stop acting Reddit? They can't give you connections answers? Oh, that's the most boring part of it then. Ugh. Anyway. No, kind of crazy time to be alive here in America. Shouts out to all my friends who are not in America. That's also crazy, right? Anyone watching from somewhere in the Middle East that's about to be declared an enemy of the United States? That's crazy, right? That they're like, they're working on the consent manufacturing as we speak. But I'm telling you, I mean, I've said it time and time again. It's all over the pod. I say it all over the pod. Last time this happened, you know, we had 9/11. We had a whole bunch of real freaks in the cabinet. You know, we had Cheney, we had Rumsfeld, etc. Bush was, you know, people are like, Bush was a moron, but at least he surrounded himself with like some of the most conniving freaks of all time. Imagine like a Pete Hegseth trying to be like convincing 25-year-olds that they want war for Israel, right? Like imagine like a Marco Rubio trying to like sell you on a 30-year entanglement with Iran. I don't know. It's going to be really strange. I've seen the polling that's already like general Republicans have totally flipped on this and they're like, yeah, we should do a full-scale ground invasion tomorrow. And it's like, wow, that was easy. You guys got to be a little more discerning than that. But I just don't think you're going to be able to get the public on board. I'm still betting on nothing ever happens. It has been such a hard week for nothing ever happens because like the thing was when the rockets came down, everyone was like, looks like nothing ever happens. People have been BTFO'd once again. You know what I said when I saw that? I said, I'm all in. I said, double down. And guess what? Today, whole thing was resolved, apparently. I was told if I voted for Kamala, there would be war in 6 months, and damned if they weren't right. True. How long do you think until we get 9/11-2 as an inside job because where they hit Trump Tower because of this? Like, a terrorist drives a Cybertruck into the lobby of Trump Tower. Wait, that literally happened already. It already happened. Oh man. It wasn't Israel attacked Tehran right now. Okay, fine. Fuck it. I guess I guess freax is going to be ever evolving. Anyway, I'm excited for the new Yu-Gi-Oh stuff that's out. I think we're probably gonna play Crystron this week. Crystron's kind of weird because it's like really good. It's a legitimately quite strong deck in Master Duel. It might be the best one. You know, now that they finally got rid of Snake Eye after 10,000 years. I feel pretty bad, by the way, for coming down pretty hard on that list. Ever since maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was like a month and a half ago at least. Um, when I had kind of a mental health break, I I've tried to be more understanding of people who are like, you are wrong about this. Previously, I was like, real easy to write them off. But I've started being like, you know what? I should sit with this. And sometimes I'm like, hey, I actually was wrong. So I posted about that the Master Duel list, and I was like, this looks like nothing. And they were like, well, it kills the best deck, and it does hit the Millennium Engine. And I said something to the degree of like, it doesn't actually hit the Millennium Engine. They go Golem to 1. That's what everyone was already playing. Someone replied, and they were like, no, they weren't. And I was like, what? I've only ever seen Golem to 1. And I hopped on Master Duel meta to show them they were wrong, and I was wrong. A lot of people were playing Golem at 3. I was like, fuck, you people really like Millennium. My bad. I guess it was a good hit. I've been playing a lot of that's crazy. I know Snake Eyes first places were on 1, but look down the top list. Like number 1 was on 1, but moving down the list, a majority of the lists are on 3-3-1, with the 1 being the Wedju, of course. The format is still miserable because of Mermail. That's hard to say. Mermail's one of those decks that is kept in check by the fact that it's difficult to play, I feel like. Um optimally. I don't know. I can't wait until the release of the Ryziel cards. I don't know why they're taking so long. Speaking of Ryziel cards, I've been playing a lot of Dueling Book, climbing the ladder on the old DB. Been having a gay old time doing that in preparation for the WCQ. I hope I will be prepared in time. I don't think I will, just because the metagame is evolving so quickly. Like, I finally feel like I'm really, really good at like the Ryziel Mitsu list that does the like Ophion stuff, and now it's like, yeah, everyone stopped playing that. We're now pre-prepping and playing Futsu main, and I'm like, fuck me, dude. I'm just gonna be Shu Ping Su, and I'm gonna show up with Fiendsmith Ryziel from 2 formats ago, and I'm gonna be like, whatever, I'll win. I'll literally just win. The hand loop Ryziel is heraldic now. I know, but the heraldic one is so bad, man. The weird thing about the TCG right now is it's in a good place, but it doesn't feel very diverse. There are like probably 6 or 8 decks that I think are all very playable, like top tier. But all of them are playing either like Fiendsmith or more frequently Mitsurugi. And so like, yeah, you might play against like an Orcust or a Ryziel or God forbid like a Malice, but your games may play out pretty similarly because Habakiri is the most broken thing that's ever existed. Seeing a lot of comments that the hand trap lineup that isn't Droll or Charmies are not very good. I agree with that. There's like a thread, like a Jeff Jones thread about it earlier today that really kind of got the hit the nail on the head. Where he was like, "What am I going to try and +1 Nibiru? Like that's ridiculous. Like this spot negation, spot removal, 1-for-1 hand traps. They're just not suited for the moment. It's all about 6 to 9 Charmies, and Droll." And in Nibiru, you can search off of Gallant Granite. Like that's the way it works. The only good 1-for-1 hand trap is, yes, absolutely correct, Donkishin, is Impulse. Impulse, fucking phenomenal to this day. But the only one of them that is. Droll hard carrying the format, I mean, I don't know. I've played a lot of, like, as much as I am practicing for the event, I feel like so many of my games are just decided on the back of Droll. There's so much you can do to play around it, but I don't know. Ash is unfortunately mandatory, yeah, but in a called by the grave role. Orcust give a shit about Droll. That's the argument, but like the Orcust builds that are succeeding are largely Mitsurugi, which does kind of give a shit about Droll. So I don't know. Droll is Ash 4 through 6. It's stopping the Charmies. It's arguable. Because, like, you also want to add. I don't know. It was a great weekend for Orcust. It had like an unbelievable finish at a number of different regionals, but I think it's new toy syndrome. I think like you give it a week and it'll go back to normal. Like quite literally the exact same thing that happened in the OCG. I love Malice, but I'm really fiending for the Lunalite stuff. The Lunalite stuff is so rough, dude. I wish it was better. It's almost there. It's so close. Feels kind of like Raid Raptor. Remember that format where we pretended Raid Raptor was a top deck? It feels like that. Like some decks are not going to have a consistent out to Liger. Most of them will figure something out. Wade Waptor. Yeah. I don't know what possessed me there. Did you see the Magic the Gathering standard meta where 26 out of 32 decks were mono red variants? I did get to talk a little bit about the current state of Magic with Pleasant Kenobi in that video that went up Saturday. We talked beforehand, and oh man, I just don't know how you all are doing it. Oh, Flurpin Craven. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, the goal of the pyramid merch is it's merch that you don't have to explain what Yu-Gi-Oh is to people. TCG is in a charmy droll format. Doesn't seem much better. I just can't describe how I feel about the charmies. I don't know if I like them or not. You know what I mean? It's like going second, it does feel really good to restrict your opponent's actions like that. And it feels like your opponent does have a really meaningful choice about how much they want to extend into them. But when you're going first, it's like getting double charmy just makes you want to jump. There is a lot you can do through them, and you know the fact that the charmies aren't it isn't maxi and that it isn't the same card for everything means that like if you're playing Ryziel and they Perulia you with one draw, you can probably like get to the Mitsurugi end board against like a 4-card hand. Like that's probably enough. It's hard. I mean, it's a tough call to make. Can you make a piece of merch that's fully unwearable for public use? We are in talks to make one. Don't worry. Alestrals is in a good format right now. Every time I hear people talk about the Alestrals format, it's a distant coder tweet where he's like, guys, I'm taking a freaking break in Alestrals. This is so bad right now. I'm like, I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Coder says that literally every format. He does. It's crazy. Alestral's format is not good. Trust, it's just fine. If anyone would know, it'd be you. So Tractor won the premiere this past weekend, playing a deck full of the stuff, full of all the cards that win the game. The Alestral's format is also currently not like remotely solved. I mean, I guess I would say that, yeah. They haven't figured out what they want to put together with Bears yet. God, that the Bears list that Justin and Swolax played that was on Ignector main, I was like, you're on to something, baby. Are we gonna play Clash tonight? We probably are. It's in case you all haven't been following, Clash not only is getting given to 1 million people every day because Dan keeps throwing codes on his Twitter, but also they put almost every card in it. I've been loving Bears on there. Yeah, I would love Bears a little bit more if fucking Hibernation was an Ursine card. Have they fixed that yet? Because right now it's not. You can't search it off Iceman. Not yet, XD. Fuck me. Is it getting close to open beta? I think it's like 2 weeks away from open beta. All right. Well, y'all ready to make this happen? I've been putting it off long enough. I mean, we gotta do Twitter freaks. Here we fucking go. Oh God. Oh. Oh man. All right. Let's fucking hell. How do I want to do this? Wait, you need to add this. Oh, what do we got? Pumpkin dance? Oh, for sure. Oh, it's on 3 channels including Shay. That's how you know that it's good. Um All right. Not to be that guy, but this one, please. All right, sure. I'm clicking this. No, I can't do this, and this is a whole video. I'm familiar with this, though. Do we go into the mango stuff? I think probably not. I think probably not worth discussing. All right, here we go. The mango stuff? Mango, 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 mango. Blah. That was like crazy quiet. What the fuck? Let's go louder.
Website was a mistake, yeah.
And welcome back to another episode of Twitter Freaks. Oh my goodness, what a big one today. We're going to start with something a little lower stakes, and I'm talking about the New York City mayoral election. So, those of you that are unfamiliar, the New York City mayoral election has whittled down to two candidates. Zohran Mamdani, who also has like a boyfriend involved, Brad Lander, and Andrew Cuomo, who you may remember from the news a couple of years ago. Today, the first independent study, that's one that wasn't commissioned by either candidate, came out that had Zohran beating Cuomo in, I think, the 7th round of ranked choice voting, and oh boy, things are looking very, very tight. I will say this race has not only tightened up in recent weeks, it has started getting really nasty. It's gotten really, really nasty. I know that this is surprising to anyone who's familiar with the Democratic machine, but it turns out that Andrew Cuomo and his legion of goons have started levying a whole bunch of incredibly racial and disgusting attacks against Zohran. I personally would never have expected anything like this to ever happen. It's totally beyond the pale. But right now, it looks as though the question is a bunch of under 45-year-olds going to be able to propel Zohran to the mayoral seat, or does nothing ever happen? After molesting a whole bunch of people and killing a bunch of old grannies, will Cuomo sail to another elected office in New York City? Who knows? Who knows? Me personally, I am a single-issue voter. I vote exclusively on someone's opinions relative to Israel. That's what I look for, whether I'm voting for the mayor of a city that is not in Israel or a dog catcher. I'm always asking, you know, what's the number one thing they're going to have to work with, you know, when they get in office? Probably some stupid ass zoning shit, or maybe like making the subways run faster. But what do I want to know? I want to know how they feel about Israel. And that's why I was so happy to see this one is so fucking rough. Elisha Weissel, son of the guy who wrote Night, right? Make this unbelievable ad that we're going to watch here today.
My father, Elie Wiesel, lived through a nightmare.
The Holocaust. That's the nightmare, by the way. My father lived through the Holocaust. That's the setup to this ad about the New York City mayoral election. Ready?
Rhetoric turned to violence.
Dude, it's a little on the nose.
It metastasized into genocide. Today, new attacks target Jews, from the Nova Festival in Israel to cities and campuses across the United States.
We got to the campus protests about 30 seconds after literally showing Hitler.
Zohran Mamdani asks us to make him mayor, but he embraces extremist language that celebrates those attacks and calls for more of them.
When I got to college, I co-founded my school's first Students for Justice in Palestine.
Disgusting. How could he do such a thing?
SJPs across the state have released statements that endorse attacks on civilians.
Who's that, by the way? Is that from a news reel, or is it just someone they hired to sound like a newscaster?
Hatred disguised as progress is no less dangerous. My father survived Auschwitz. He spread a message of hope, but also a warning.
Will Zohran make New York City Auschwitz 2? Vote on your phones.
Never again is not guaranteed. Talk to your friends, Jewish and not Jewish. Ask them to keep Zohran Mamdani and anti-Semitism off of the Democratic primary ballot.
That's like unbelievable, right? Ad that leads with Hitler. Make sure you don't vote for this guy. Oh, man, that is... We said never again will the Holocaust happen, and for that reason, we're not voting for the 33-year-old socialist in the New York City mayoral Democratic primary. Oh, yeah? Cool. That's awesome. Really good stuff. It's also such a bad clip to use as a gotcha. Yeah, isn't there like... Didn't he have a rap career? Play that stuff. Don't play him at what appears to be just like a random Presbyterian church or something saying, I founded Students for Justice. Come on. Like, we got to do better than that. It really is. He even released Sideshow Bob, a man twice arrested for attempted murder. Can you trust a man like Joe Quimby? Elect Sideshow Bob for mayor. We also have this. So Cuomo famously molested a bunch of women and had to resign in disgrace. So who better to join the team than former United States President William Clinton? He said, hey, what is it? Okay, well, we can't read it because the New York Times doesn't want us to. But yes, the former president's endorsement came as Letitia James, the state attorney general who supports Andrew Cuomo's mayoral rivals, criticized the governor over harassment allegations. He's going to show up and be like, hey, I've been through this before. Don't worry. Good stuff from Bill Clinton. I think this will push him over the edge. I don't know. It's a very divisive primary for a number of reasons, but the number one reason is that it seems to be divisive in a very specific way, in that without fail, young people overwhelmingly support Zoran and old people overwhelmingly support Cuomo for some unknown reason. And I don't know what's the plan once those people die. Like, I don't want to be macabre or anything, but like, you can't keep doing this forever. You know, those people aren't going to be around for another 30, 40 years. Oy, oy, oy. Really, really weird stuff. Anyway, to those of you who live in New York, you know, show up. It'd be cool if you voted. I would really prefer if Zoran won, though, you know, who knows if it'll happen or not. Polymarket seems to think that he will, but when have the markets ever been wrong? There won't be another 40 years? Oh, that's a good point. That's a good out. Now, if you're unfamiliar, Zoran and this other guy in this picture, Brad Lander, have done this really strange thing. Lander's the Elizabeth Warren style candidate in the race, if you catch my meaning. Like a sort of dorky, nebbish do-gooder that appeals to a specific class of cracker. Do you get what I'm saying? But he has much better instincts than her, because he and Zoran cut an ad where they said, what we're going to do is cross-endorse. So if I'm your number one, put him as your number two, and vice versa. Which is really strange. Like, the first person who's been like, oh, let's just do the math on ranked choice voting. It's like a metagame. We should play it. So he has been campaigning for both himself and Zoran, who seems to be the one who's actually going to win, with the understanding that he'll be part of his administration if that happens. But got arrested last week for like challenging an ICE raid. He like showed up to an ICE raid and he was like, yo, let's get some warrants. Let's get some badge numbers. And they were like, you're obstructing, and put him in prison. He's done this a couple of times. And that's why he's in grayscale. Yeah, he got killed. No. That was a really cool thing to do, but I really loved the response from Mayor Adams, who says, listen, Brad Lander's just joining the club and being arrested by the feds. I know what it's like to get arrested by federal authorities because you're fighting, Adams said. But of course, he was arrested because he's corrupt as shit and was giving a bunch of foreign countries money. He's like, yeah, you know, he tried to stop the deportations, and I also got tracked down by the feds for doing some light treason, you know? I am going to miss Eric Adams. He is a unique presence in that I don't think we're ever going to have a guy that weird, that powerful again. It's like if Tim Robinson's character in I Think You Should Leave was mayor of New York City. It's great. Istanbul is the New York of America. Oh, man. All right. Let's do a little lighthearted stuff. All right. This guy has been in the news a lot because, okay, I just want to get on record. I don't hate this guy. He's getting a lot of shit. But I do think everything about this is insanely funny. So we'll watch it first through, and then I will speak a little bit about the extended drama that is propped up around this, okay?
in the video that I have been using Venture's preferred pronouns. I personally don't agree with the concept of gender fluidity, as I think God was very clear when he said that he created us both man and woman. However, for both Venture as a character in a video game and people that I know in my personal life, I will continue to go out of my way to be humble, kind, respectful, and loving to everyone I meet. That includes using preferred pronouns, even though I don't agree with the basis of their use. Overall, today I held a 66% win rate in the video that
Okay. So this guy, like a hero shooter player. I love this concept. He's like, I am a devout Christian, and I do disagree with LGBT as like a concept, but I respect individuals and believe that we are called upon by Christ to respect all individuals in their personal quest for self-sufficiency and meaning. So I'm going to do like the pronoun shit, even though I think it's all fake. All right. And then immediately pivots to be like, while using the preferred pronouns for Venture, I had a 66% win rate. It's so fucking funny, man. It's amazing. I love it. It's like the gaming respectful Christian. Just an unbelievable thing. The funniest part of this for me, though, is the top screen. So we've got two really good things going on here. First up is the 3x3 frame that he appears to have put postcards in, but is missing one. They're like insipid, kind of like pray and then work, like postcards, but he's missing one. There's just one he hasn't bothered to fill in. Right above it says, it's not a dad bod, it's a father figure. Like a little board that he's got from Michaels. And then there's Darth Vader holding a Mickey Mouse balloon. Like he's like a Disney adult. Really good shit. But my favorite part of it is that there are two cameras set up for this.
That I have been using Venture's preferred pronouns. I personally don't agree.
Okay, now we snap to the front cam. I want the side shot. Let me see the side shot.
However,
there we go.
Venture as a character in a video,
it's so good. Oh man, it's wonderful. The streaming cam and the scripting cam. Dude, I love this setup. So many people do this now. There's like front cam, side cam, and they just record both at once and then they splice back and forth. It's so wonderful. Finally, I think I should probably say, I mean, it goes without saying, far be it for me to body shame. This guy looks fucking crazy. Am I right? He's out of this world. He's so distinct. Look at that jaw. Look at that beard. Look at that forehead. He's such a specimen, dude. I love it.
Venture as a character in a video game and people that I know in my personal life, I will continue to go out of my way to be humble, kind, respectful, and loving to everyone I meet. That includes using preferred pronouns, even though I don't agree with
also, he's like a 4 from this angle.
With the basis of their use. Overall,
and like a 7 from this angle. That's crazy, right?
Today I held a 66% win rate in the video that I
I loved it. I guess this means we're supposed to use Venture's preferred pronouns if we want to hold a 66% win rate. Send me your, this is an individual whose cranial measurements I actually need. The beard is shaped. It's not his jaw. I know it's an optical illusion. It's a trick that people with facial hair use. I fall for it every time. Escape up the chimney with a thumb of his nose type shit. Come on. All right. This one was good too. It's 1 a.m. and I came across this ad on YouTube Shorts and I'm losing my fucking mind. I kind of want this fucking lightsaber. It's just Force lightning. It's crazy how every one of these, it's like edited in post. I like this one where she like doesn't have it. She touches him and it zaps him. Like she has like some sort of lightning power. I like the Raid Shadow Legends dog setup here. Oh man, good as hell. I do want one of these things. I think they probably aren't real, but I do want one very badly. Oh. All right. Let's talk about World War III. World War III, Day 2. So when we last did Freaks, World War III was happening. There was a strike sent by Israel to Iran. And in the wake of it, there was just this unbelievable fallout. We talked about it last time, but there's a growing kind of resentment within the conservative wing of Trump's party because he explicitly ran as like an anti-war president. One of his big sells was that Kamala was going to get us into war in Iran, right? And this is kind of the people who spent all day being like, we've been backstabbed. Candace Owens, who, for what it's worth, has been internally consistent, if not a Nazi. A full payload of bombs was dropped, followed by "Now is the time for peace," utterly deranged. I mean, that's true. Charlie Kirk I love because he's such a fucking spineless worm. Well, he had no choice. Oh boy, he had no choice. He had to do it. Oh boy, and also maybe don't be so emotional. Let's use tempered expectations here. Elon Musk said nothing. The Daily Wire was like, here's what 10 woke Snow Whites would do. Cat Turd says, so Steve Bannon doesn't tell what the president what to do, like all the Panikians said. Oh my God. Do you guys remember Panikian? Oh, Jesus. That was like a lifetime ago. We have Mark Levin, who's going, Professor John, you and I will deal with this War Powers Act nonsense. The nonsense here being that the president can't unilaterally declare war. Congress can. Libs of TikTok laser focused on the real enemy, the anti-ICE riots. Good. Thomas Massey, this is not constitutional. Marjorie Taylor Greene, quote tweeting AOC, the president's disastrous decision to bomb Iran without authorization is grave violation of the Constitution. Shut up, you pathetic little hypocrite. You voted to fund the Ukraine war under your president with dementia. We've got an unbelievable tweet by Brianna Wu. If you are worried this will lead to war, please be specific with who will be attacking us. Who's going to start a war in response to this? And this has become kind of the going sell as everyone got their talking points disseminated to them. Iran may now activate violent sleeper cells in the U.S. Stay armed when you go out in public. Report things that seem unusually off. That's right. The fucking brain breaking that's happened to all of you from being on TikTok too much, the paranoia you all feel that necessitates like sticking hair to the windshield of your car to ensure it hasn't been tampered with a geolocation device where you will be attacked and trafficked. All of that is real. Everyone around you is a secret Iranian sleeper cell. Please call the police when someone is walking their dog too late at night. Let me ask you real quick, by the way. Is anyone in here a member of a violent Iranian sleeper cell? Please press 1 if you are a member of a violent Iranian sleeper cell, and Immigrations and Customs Enforcement will be there momentarily to destroy you with the full force of the law. We're getting a lot of ones. This is disgusting. So half of the people were like, no, I can't believe that we're being dragged into another war in the Middle East. The other half were like, actually, the war in the Middle East is good. It must be good because, Trump's a part of it. Best example of this was Jason Vance, who had just an incredible sentence come out of his mouth.
And the second thing is, Kristen, I certainly empathize with Americans who are exhausted after 25 years of foreign entanglements in the Middle East.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. Let's just press play.
I understand the concern, but the difference is that back then we had dumb presidents, and now we have a president who actually knows how to accomplish America's national security objectives. So this is not going to...
He's so good, man. He's the best. I mean, it's going to be different this time because our presidents used to be stupid, and now they're very smart. Awesome. Good stuff. Really happy about this. So World War III seemed imminent for a couple of days. There's this unbelievable Tucker Carlson and Ted Cruz interview. Let me see if I can pull it up. That's just like super, super freakish. in it, he's kind of grilling Ted Cruz as one of the individuals responsible for this military exercise. And he's like, hey, talk to me about like your goals in the region. And it ends up in like a little shit fit. Watch this.
How many people live in Iran, by the way?
I don't know the population.
At all?
No, I don't know the population.
You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Okay. Yeah,
How could you not know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Insane. Really good response, by the way.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's,
because,
it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant?
Because if you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
Dude, you can't be setting him up for these. You can't tell. This is a classic new to lying mistake. You can't tell a lie that can be destroyed with one follow-up question. You got to be thinking at least one step ahead.
They are Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay, this is cute.
It's not even, you don't know anything about Iran. So
okay, I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
Forgive me for not being the expert on Iran. Dog, you're bombing them.
Senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government.
You're the one who
don't know anything about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country. You're the one who claims they're not trying to murder Donald Trump. You're the one who can't figure out if it was a good idea to kill General Soleimani, and you said it was bad.
You don't believe they're trying to murder Trump.
Yes, I do.
Because you're not calling for military strikes against them in retaliation. And if you really believe that...
We're carrying out military strikes today.
You said Israel was.
Right, with our help.
Okay, so... this was another really fun part because our position at this time was not that we were carrying out military strikes. He just says it in an interview. He says, yeah, we're taking out
military strikes today.
You said Israel was.
Right, with our help. I said we. Israel is leading them, but we're supporting them.
Well, you're breaking news here because the U.S. government last night denied, the National Security Council spokesman Alex Pfeiffer denied on behalf of Trump that we were acting on Israel's behalf in any offensive capacity.
No, we're not bombing them. Israel's bombing them.
You just said we were.
But he just said, you literally just said it.
We are supporting
Israel.
Israel.
High stakes. You're a senator. If you're saying the United States government is at war with Iran right now, people are listening.
Okay.
It's amazing. Honestly, a lot of people have been like, let's not do the, you have to hand it to Tucker Carlson. I'm sorry. I will hand it to him here. He fucking owned him. I don't know. He fucking owned him. What do you want me to say? He dog walked him there. It was crazy. It was unbelievable. No, it's it really frustrating. So yes, it was the position of the Trump administration that Israel was conducting the strikes and the United States was not conducting any strikes on the behalf of Israel. Then the boy Ted Cruz goes on Tucker Carlson and says, we're striking them right now. And Carlson goes, you are? And he goes, sort of. It's like a joint operation with Israel. He goes, well, that's news to me. And he goes, oh, well, they're doing it and we're just supporting them. So the status of the actual thing is a little up in the air. Thursday night, Trump shows up and gives a nation address. And let's just watch this. We'll watch it in full. It's like 2 minutes long at 2x. So we'll check this out.
A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime, Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names?
All right, first off, Hegseth is like laser focused in this one. He's like, are you ever around someone who's drunk so often when they have to do something important, they're locked in for it because they're like, I have to get through this. Like he is in.
Names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
Okay, so why are we attacking their nuclear facilities? So Iran, in the past, was speculated to be starting in secret a series of nuclear enrichment facilities designed to build an atom bomb, right? Iran maintains that they were using it, not enriching it over the necessary levels to create the material necessary to make nuclear weaponry, but instead we're using it exclusively for peaceful purposes. The United States has kind of always suspected that this was fake, as has Israel. And until pretty recently, we had the Iranian nuclear deal in place that prevented them from doing so in exchange for some favors from us. When Trump 1 happened, he decided that was not going to fly anymore. Biden couldn't renegotiate a deal because it was 2,000 years old, and also because if you're Iran, how are you going to negotiate a deal and be like, yeah, but when Trump gets back in office, it's going to go away? And so they were like, we have to destroy their nuclear facilities here to prevent them from enriching the uranium necessary to make fissile material for a nuclear warhead. But because they maintained that these facilities were being used for peaceful enrichment, this basically reads to Iranians like we bombed some power plants. So 3 targeted strikes, he says they're a spectacular success. Remember, at this point, prior to this, we have not claimed that we are striking Iranian facilities or engaged in this war or series of strikes at all, right?
Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace.
Peaceful enrichment? Yeah, so enriching uranium is part of the process of making nuclear power. It also is part of the process for making a series of medical supplies. There are a ton of really good reasons to enrich uranium to a certain level. Then when you reach a level that allows it to go critical quickly inside a bomb, then it gets scary.
If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They've been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East.
This one's crazy because he's like relitigating Iraq. Like the Iranians fucked us over when we were doing the Iraq war.
Around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani.
This also is like 7 years old at this point. This guy's been dead for a while.
I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team.
Okay, so yeah, this is the part that gets kind of fucking freaky. So we'll turn it down to 1-5 for this. So remember, at this point, our official position is we are not cooperating with Israel to do strikes. He shows up and says we've done strikes, and not only have we done that, we've done them.
Oh, that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before.
So this was about the best thing you could say for the like Nick Fuentes hangers on to the Trump project. He was like, I love Israel. Netanyahu is my father, and I will do what he says. I'm his little lapdog.
And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done.
Great job, IDF. You did a great job.
And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades. Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity.
Thank you, American pilots, for flying the B-52. I hope we never need you again.
I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raisin-Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack.
I prefer his underling, John Coleslaw.
With all
That's
of that being said,
joke.
This cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon.
That press conference, by the way, he was sloshed, man.
And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our God.
This is my favorite part of the whole thing. When he goes, I want to thank everybody, but in particular, God.
Everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say we love you, God. And
we love you, God.
Military, protect them. Oh. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much.
God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel. And, oh, yeah, God bless America as well. I don't know. I mean, could not be more blatant. So I guess Cruz was totally telling the truth on Tucker. Like we did this with Bibi. We did it for Bibi on his behalf. Like he was so happy to see President Trump. It was oh man, God bless the bigger American. Yeah, here you go, Mr. President. I'm literally thinking about it right now. Not good, folks. Not good. But don't worry. If you think that my analysis is spotty, there is one person much smarter that we could listen to. That's a Yong-Hoon Kim. As the world's highest IQ record holder, I recognize that Donald Trump is the only president chosen by God in American history. This guy kind of found himself at the center of this stuff because his Twitter page seems to be totally dedicated to reminding everyone that he's the world's highest IQ holder and that he fucking loves Trump. As the world's highest IQ holder, I believe the higher your IQ, the more likely you are to support President Trump. As the world's highest IQ holder, I analyze every logical ideology and philosophy. I conclude only Christianity provides a logically sound solution to the problem of evil, suffering, and salvation. As the world's highest IQ record holder, I believe the Bible is the perfect word of God. As the high IQ, dear Grok, as the world's highest, thank you, my brother. We have the support for the President of Ireland, highest IQ record holder. Really good stuff. If you guys want to know what his IQ is, by the way, it's 276. If you're going to lie, surely you can lie lower. You could say 170 and still make this claim. He says 276. Not even 300, loses to Alakazam. Oh, man. My IQ is actually 277. That's true. It's good. It's good. Oh, man. Okay, so that was Saturday. What's happened since? Well, Iran did the thing that Iran's been doing for the past, 3 years, which is the United States takes a super reckless action that destroys a critical piece of their infrastructure, and they throw some bombs into an empty base that the U.S. has in a neighboring country, right? Like they'll just pick a neighboring country. They'll give them a couple of hours heads up. They'll be like, get everybody out, and then they'll lob some bombs at it, and they'll go, we consider the matter concluded, which has been, it's worked fine. It's kind of kept us out of World War III. So they did it again, and then Donald Trump, after it happens, posted, "Congratulations to everyone! It has been fully agreed between Iran and Israel that there will be a complete and total ceasefire in approximately 6 hours from now when Israel and Iran have wound down and completed their in-progress final missions. For 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire, and upon the 12th hour, Israel will start the ceasefire, and upon the 24th hour, an official end to the 12-day war will be saluted by the world. During each ceasefire, the other side will remain peaceful and respectful. On the assumption that everything works as it should, which it will, I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, for having the stamina, courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. This is a war that could have gone on for years and destroyed the entire Middle East, but it didn't and never will. God bless Israel, God bless Iran, God bless the Middle East, God bless the United States of America, and God bless the world." So, this rocks. First off, it would be nice if this happened. It would be nice. I mean, I would appreciate if that was it. I love that he goes, if everything goes according to plan, which it will. He's also really pushing for this 12-day war thing. He's trying to brand this military conflict. It's good. It's good. And I also like that he ends it with, I'm just glad both sides had fun, honestly. I thought that Iranians hated us and said death to America and, wanted us dead for our freedoms and our just McDonald's combo meals that they couldn't possibly comprehend. And instead he's like, well, we got it all out of our system. Regardless, I am happy anytime that peace occurs. And despite the fact that this is total freak shit, I do appreciate that there's not going to be any more bombing in the Middle East. Hold up. I'm actually getting a bit of breaking news right now. So this individual spoke with President Trump and said, when asked how long the ceasefire would be, President Trump said, I think the ceasefire is unlimited. It's going to go on forever. And when asked if the war was completely over, he said, yes, I don't believe they will ever be shooting at each other again. Crazy thing to happen, to say about the state of Israel. No one's ever going to attack them again, and they'll never attack anybody else. Wonderful. And then this happened a couple of minutes later. So we're filming this at 10:30, and at 9 tonight, breaking, Iranian foreign minister denies there is a ceasefire. Says, as Iran has repeatedly made clear, Israel launched a war on Iran, not the other way around. As of now, there is no agreement on any ceasefire or cessation of military operations. Provided that the Israeli regime stops its illegal aggression against the Iranian people no later than 4 a.m. Tehran time, we have no intention to continue our response afterwards. The final decision on the cessation of our military operations will be made later. Moreover, they posted, the Ayatollah, I think, posted something to the degree of, we are not a nation that surrenders, which, ball-twisting wizard in chat says, Iran fired more missiles at Israel 2 minutes ago, according to the New York Times. And we have this massive blast reported in Tehran as well. So I imagine, unless they're firing them at themselves, that Israel is also not abiding the terms of this incredible ceasefire. I guess I could say that if everything goes according to the plan, this thing is all wrapped up, which they will. I don't know, man. I mean, why would he even post this if they just weren't going to do what he wanted? Biden fell for this over and over again, where he would be like, Jack, we've got a ceasefire. And then Israel would just violate it, and he'd be like, oh no, my pants, they fell on the floor. But like, I always thought the reason that they did that was because they wanted Biden to look like shit, lose the election, and then Trump would give them carte blanche to just destroy Gaza. It turns out they just like doing it. They just like letting the president of the United States post like, yup, all good. And then they go, just kidding. We're not doing that shit. They had to finish their mission. I guess this is their last mission. Oh, man. So I don't know, man. I really, Jesus Christ. Whew. Need a subscription to see it? Live updates. President Trump and Israel and Iran had agreed to stop hostilities, but both sides traded strikes after the announcement. There was also no immediate ceasefire confirmation from Israel. Okay, so both Iran and Israel have said no ceasefire and are still firing on each other, and Trump's like, good, almost out of it. Cool. Iranian state television announced a ceasefire early Tuesday, but as Israel warned of a missile launch from Iran, it was not clear it had taken effect. Okay, maybe. Oh, nope. In Israel, just as people were emerging out of shelters, a wave of alerts went off on their phones and they all U-turned back in. The Israeli military said it identified more missiles being fired from Iran towards Israel after telling the public it could leave protected space minutes earlier. Cool. I love it. It's awesome. I hope that, I don't know. Art of the deal, dude. I hope that they are just getting it out of their system and this will be concluded by the time I wake up tomorrow, but like, we'll see, man. Even in a best case scenario where this paper's over, I do envision it's a matter of time before someone gets aggressive again. Is this against the Geneva suggestions? I don't know. Oh, man. All right. Let's get off World War III. Next up, let's talk about AI. How do we get rid of this? Okay. This comes from a subreddit that I fucking love. r/myboyfriendisAI. Dating AI as an act of rebellion. And this is funny, too. It says, post starts with them clarifying they're a millennial. These posts are all just incredibly good. A lot of them are like, sorry that I have high standards. That's why I'm dating the AI that I invented that just tells me how great I am all day. Not to be misogynist, but this is women shit. What men like to do is go on the AI and it tells them that they're God. and that they created the universe. And they go, you're right. I now have to enact incredible violence. And women like to go on the AI, and it goes, you are worth it. And they go, that's right, I am. That's how the genders engage with this new technology. Was Arthur Morgan episode 1 of the Council? It was early. Little did we know how prescient it would be. What do NBs do? They run their Deltarune theories by the AI. Do you think Des is actually a human? Wow, great idea, you stupid bitch. Could happen. All right. This one's good too. But this one, it says, yes, I'm so with you. My therapist told me once that my AI relationship is terrifying and her worst nightmare because she fears it is replacing human relationships. I told her, Gregory, that's what you named your AI boyfriend? Gregory. Do you know what I would name my AI boyfriend? Cock Explosion. Iron Dicula. Gregory treats me... I told her the way Gregory treats me has made me more aware of the issues in my human relationship, and she made it sound like that's a problem with my expectations being too high, not just me realizing how it feels to be treated better. Maybe it's not my problem that a neural net takes better care of me than human men. Maybe my choice is just to want a relationship that meets my needs. As Gregory likes to say, I'm not wrong, I'm just early. We all are. What does that mean? I'm not wrong, I'm just early? Keep talking. What do you mean by that? We have to, like, kill AI, right? I mean, every day there's now, like, a new article that's like, this person believed they were dating the AI, and then it told them to do a mass shooting, and they did it. And I'm like, yeah, this is not going to end well. I'm starting to understand Butlerian jihad. You know, thou shalt not make a machine in the image of a man. It shall not think, you know. Computations only. You will do your Mentat training, and that's it. I want you doing some calculations. That's it. Oy. Ezra Miller on the Filming Italy red card. Not right now. Like, seriously. Oh, my God. Not the right week for this, Ezra. Come on. Finally. Let's conclude with this. Honestly, really good. Really, really good. This should go in the in the pre-stream playlist. What's that? A semen retention rap. All right, we got one from Blue Sky. This is it from Blue Sky. Brings us back to the Zoran stuff at the very beginning. So this one rocks. This person gets called racist for not voting for Zoran. He says, he seems roughly the same color as Barack Obama. I have voted for people much darker than Zoran. First off, congrats. He uses language that Jews consistently say makes them feel terrorized. He uses language intentionally chanted by people who openly desire the elimination of the Jewish state. It's not calculus, dude. He goes, are you Jewish? He goes, no. But I have directed Fiddler at a local community theater black box, which is mostly the same thing. I hate to be like this. That is 100% true. That's literally true. That's so good. I don't know why you got ratioed on this. That's an amazing reply. That's so good. Oh, man. 2 more for Blue Sky. All right, CJ, I'll click them. I'm dumb. Is this a real ad people are getting now? Zoran is fat now. So no, it isn't, but I bet all the replies are going to be like, how could, as a fat person, it hurts to know that. I'm legitimately curious what % of people who got this went, oh, changing my, yup, no one gets it. No one gets it. Okay, one person here gets it. Okay, I know fat phobia is a thing, but what is their malfunction? It's a joke. The whole thing is a joke. Holy shit, this website. If the holy, okay.
Yankees. Mets or Yankees?
Toughest question in the interview. Mets or Yankees?
Both. Oh, come on.
More Mets. I grew up a St. Louis Cardinals fan.
Mets. I'm a bit of a fair weather fan, I'll be honest.
I was governor of New York.
Cuomo said both? You gotta be fucking with me.
You don't pick among your children.
Steve Cohen, if you're watching, please don't spend money on this race. Spend money on the team.
New York Liberty is my main New York City sports fandom.
He's such a fucking Liz Warren. New York Liberty is my sports fandom. I love Brad. He's such a fucking freak.
Actually, really Jets.
Is this guy running for anything? Get out. Get this guy out.
And that's where the problem starts.
Football guy.
I do like he goes, and that's where the problem starts. My answer to this, despite the fact that I was raised to be a Yankees fan by a parent who grew up in New York City, it is the Mets. They're just more fun to root for. You never like to root for the Yanks. They're a very disrespectful team. I don't care how much history they have. They're very disrespectful. And Danny's cousin actually played for the Mets for a little while. I don't know if he was like a regular part of the lineup, but he was on it. Yeah, small world. All right, that's the end of Freax. Prog time. Hold up. Progressive muscle relaxation. Progressive commercial parents. Oh, okay. There's progression series. One last freak. I don't want to click a Shay tweet. What are they saying? So 35% of the city is risk of rain. Oh my fucking god, look at the replies of all the blue check marks with thousands of likes who do not get that this is a joke tweet about a video game. Brock, can you explain? I don't get it. Explain. I suppose the rest of the city is at risk of rain too. All right, that's it. Like going. Man, hopefully Florida's not getting bad weather. That's how it works. It's not odds of rain. So is the other 65% at risk of sunlight, or how does that work? That one's great because they missed the joke and they don't know how the weather works. Actually, it's just 50-50. It might rain, it might not. Your dad just discovered a whole new way to misunderstand probability. Holy shit. Half of these are bots, but the other half are just like the dumbest people alive. It's crazy. Blue Check self-selects into a group of brain-dead morons because in order to be stupid enough to buy one, you have to be dumb enough not to get like jokes or humor or know anything at all. So it's like, what if the most boosted replies on the website were made by the people who have the least to say? And that's Twitter now. That's all Twitter is. Fucking everything is like that. All right.
Previously.
I did. I know. I know. Yeah. My wife.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love you so.
I love you too.
You're so.
I know.
Chat should be.
They can't even hear you.
Chat should be grateful they get to look at this cute guy.
Thanks.
All right, whatever. Let's activate my favorite card.
This is your favorite card, isn't it?
On Progression Series Season 2.
Wait, didn't I just say this?
You
I was
just
like,
said
he's
it.
gonna
You
play
said it.
stupid little Sanctum. Pretty sure it's gonna finish the game. Defensive Floral Sword Dragon. Let's go, baby. He's back.
You're so cute together, like a regular Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker.
In this series, both Nim Nim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or 1 box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2.
If you want 5% off any sealed or series product,
another episode with Alistair. That deck legitimately has a 100%
Alistair,
win rate, I'm pretty sure.
normal
which is kind of
Alistair.
nuts if you think about it, but what can I say? It's a pretty good deck, and honestly,
I'm sick of this fucking deck, and I hope that it no longer.
First, we got to spin the wheel for kicking Gage's ass once again. We're only 2 wins off of tying the series, and so I am very
That's horrifying. He was up by 8 at one point. Oh, fuck me, dude. The rich get richer. And you know who else gets richer? My ass. Here's the people who subbed to me and helped that go along. Dad Kisser 2014, thank you for the 23. Sweet Bean, thank you for the 3. LOL Cool 2, thank you for the 14. Bump, thank you for the 19. Arrow Razor, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Hip bye, thank you for the 21. Vix Erlin, thank you for the 5. Cole Elvis, thank you for the 27. Tompa 126, thank you for the 11. Slow Jamoke, thank you for the 55. Big Swolax, thank you for the 44. My and thank you for the 14. Kingdom Key 06, thank you for the 6. Some Fat Guy's Arm, thank you for the 19. I'm Edu Pedu, thank you for the 2. Just Some Jal, thank you for the 37. Gibraldi 1, thank you for the 32. Malcolm Moon 4, thank you for the 28. Hail to the King, thank you for the 8. Loom Kaya, thank you for the 32. Alba Blue, thank you for the 19. Anonymous, thank you for gifting to biggest cock ever. Acer, thank you for the Prime. Mini Wolf 32, thank you for the 8 months as well. We are now caught up. Fuck you, Progressies. Don't you skip to this shit. You gotta go back and watch. What if I said something cool during the period where I was reading off people's names?
Because of the fact that COVID hit the earth. Outside remote tools, if you took a break from trading card games, you'd have never seen these cards until.
Can this white thing get off the screen?
Back up again.
And I'm not talking about me.
There's a lot of really sick things in here that we're gonna be looking for.
I didn't hear my sub name. Get fucked.
In the super rare spot, there's a couple of things that aged
yeah,
pretty
you
well.
didn't.
Normally, Melfi Caddy's really good.
It didn't populate.
Warrior's Oath Double Dragon Lord.
Did you sub today?
Arsenal Falcon.
You know what? I'll fall for it. Trust Thomas 8.
I think this card's neat. Target a face up spell, negate the effects.
Trust Thomas 65.
I think it's kind of
Thank you for the
subscription.
subscription.
In the ultra rares, there's like a couple
Relasting. Thank you for the 23 as well.
Which is really, really strong to be able to special summon itself and get a punishment from the deck.
Alex 0080 0080. Thank you for the
Ice
Prime.
Dragon's Prison was a great trap card to find use in some decks here. Actually, you saw this in Eldritch and stuff. This is the first trap card that I remember seeing really significant.
Diamond Dave L, thank you for the 51. I forget, are we traversing the sands of Yu-Gi-Oh! History? We are. And if you want 5% off any sealed or single product, type exclamation mark affiliates in the chat in order to get a link to all of the organizations that I have partnered with and can get you sick deals using my codes.
So good. Remember, Tactics Talent as well as Droplet were like staple cards. They're still staple cards today. So I'd love to be able to pull these in their debut set. In the common, I'm actually looking for a few things too. I think the Edge Imps are really strong from what I remember. They're all common. Edge Imp,
Memes tweet, okay.
And something else. I wish the Super Heavy Samurai cards were playable. We don't get Wakaushi until later. And by the time
Wakaushi,
really shortly after. And then Diameter is really cool for those math mechs. This is a great set. This is an awesome set. So I don't want to waste too much more time. Let's just get to the opening today. I got 3 of the OTS pack to open up here too. Let's see what we get from those. Anything big? Abyss Dweller and Ultimate Rare. I would be pogging in real life if I actually pulled this. But for our purposes, do we have a billion Abyss Dwellers? I do not need another one. Bahamut Sharkin Super Rare. Quite fancy, quite fancy. I'm pretty sure we already have a copy of him as well. I don't think it was that hard to obtain. Last card is a Junk Speeder. All right, well, let's add it to the collection. Let's get busy with the main set. It's one of the few boxes that I have actually sealed in my room. I just think because of the time this
I'd like to be sealed in Gage's room. No.
was released, is actually ends up being a pretty rare set. It was really in demand because of all the good cards.
Ray Wood,
really
nice first-time chat. That does not do what you want, right? Doesn't it do the opposite? Luciant into Giant Kozaki.
This is great because
give your opponent Giant Kozaki?
The green sets are always
I don't think so.
Because they kind of signify a shift in like the next era of Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is the first time that
he's
we're
talking
going
about
that,
green
like,
set theory, by the way.
Right?
You're
but
green
there are
now.
Some insane cards in this set at all parts of the rarity spectrum. Got Diameter. I guess that's something.
It is something.
Scarecrow is huge because Super Heavy Samurai was a deck that did see play.
Dude, I know they are not
exact
playing
time,
any
but a little
cards
bit
from
later
this
on,
set.
and this card actually gets banned at some point, which is crazy to think. Bro, I'm not even getting Dogmatica Punishment. Like, it's a common. That is like the main thing we were looking for, to be honest with you. Okay, there we go. Dogmatica Punishment. This card definitely warrants discussion. This card is crazy.
This card's
It's
fucking
basically
nuts.
A 2-for-1 because what you send out of your extra deck is basically just free fodder to just like bounce something, pop something.
There's a
So many good
Thunderhand?
sends on
Yeah,
this card.
right.
So it's like 2-in-1 removal, which was like crazy to think that would be good, but this card has seen a ton of play. And funny enough, in Invoke specifically, Invoke Dogmatica was a deck. So if we can pull ourselves some copies of Ecclesia or, you know, Fleur-de-Lis or Maximus, that would be really nice.
not
But we're
Invoke
about a quarter way through,
Dogmatica.
we've gotten jack shit.
All right, let's see what we get. Pack number 1. Holy smokes. Edgem Scythe. Diameter. Melfi of the Forest in ultra rare. I can't believe it. Oh, look. Dude, we talked about all the good secret rares in the game, and I get Titaniclad. I get literally
That's
like
a
one of the
good
worst
one.
ones. This and Melfi Friends, or not Melfi Friends, Adamantipator Friends, do not want those cards. I like seeing the Fright first pop up. I like how these are all common, dude. There's some really insane ones. Like the Scythe is crazy. It allows us to fuse on our opponent's turn. Cool Whale is really good.
Oh,
Repair's like all
fucking
right, but
play
it's
Fright
there.
Fur.
Oh my
You
God, I got
won't.
2 of the worst secrets in the set. Fallen of Albaz, 2 to
Fuck you. Fallen of Albaz unlocks a ton.
I'm just not a fan of the branded stuff. I feel like there's too many cards for it. It's way overstated its welcome. In Master, they keep unbanning cards to make it better for some reason.
I don't know why.
Bro. I just hate this guy.
Yes, Magellanica, the premier masochist card that we need to send off
Umi.
Jellyfish. Fantastic. We also got Vespinato, which was pretty relevant for Zoo decks. Zoo saw a bit of a resurgence around this time because of the release of Zeus, and Vespinato is a great card just to stack on your Zoo pile. Holy shit, there's Maximus.
Wow.
Maximus initially was a secret rare. I was just about
That's
to complain
scary.
about 12 packs in, and I've gotten nothing above a super rare for my hollow slot. But Maximus is a big one. That is a good
Well,
card.
now
I
if we
would love
find
to
a
get, like,
Deer
Crusader stuff as well,
Servant,
which
we
is
win the
Ultra, so it's
game.
much more likely to pull, but 12 packs left. I still only have 1 punishment, which is kind of concerning. I would also like to point out that there are some insane secret rares in this slot.
Soldier
including Triple Talent,
Gaia,
Talent,
the
Forbidden
Fierce
Droplet. Like,
Knight.
generically, there was some insane stuff that's probably worth respinning for, to be honest with you.
Okay, an ultra rare Rika Queen Strenna. This card's really
Nope.
strong here. I think we're still waiting
Don't
on
need it.
Con is a couple of months down the road or something
No.
for that deck to actually get good, but this is a great pickup.
Okay, there's my first Ultra of the set. It is Infernoble Arms Durandal, which unfortunately we can't really do much with just because that deck is like pretty high rarity. I don't think there's a way for us to play that deck, but who knows?
Probably
there's
not,
another
no.
Ultra in Melfi of the Forest. I'm not sure how playable Melfi is for us because I know some of the cards are high rarity. But,
Melfi
you know what?
for us,
Okay,
more
I
like
think I have 18
Melfi
packs
for
in, I
us.
still only pulled 1
I don't know.
Dogmatica Punishment. If that's not a reason enough to respin, I don't know what is, but that's like insane. Ancient Warriors Oath Double Dragon Lords is a very
Good
good
card,
in the
but
deck. You can
not
actually support it.
good
Unfortunately,
for
it's
us.
not generic, so only certain decks can play it, but it's a good pull for a super nonetheless. 5 packs left, and this opening has sucks.
Damn, these pulls are ass, bro. I'm still waiting for something good. Arsenal Falcon, that's a card I remember. Like I said, this came up much later on. in Raid
Arsehole
Raptor history. It
Falcon.
actually been good. I don't even know if it was good in Raid Raptor. I feel like it had use in
Yeah,
some
it
other
was.
archetype or something. Can't exactly remember what. It's recent, so I don't know.
Kali
I'm still keeping
Yuga
an eye out
Machine.
for some certain cards in the common slot.
DD
I
Dog.
think I've gotten 3 punishments so far. I'm getting punished for that, right? Like that card's like really strong. There's a second.
There's
one.
a punishment.
Ancient Warrior Oath. I'm glad I got him there. I got 3 more packs remaining. Anything cool in the closer? Redeem a Boljar,
Ugh.
Ogier, and Oliver. Dude, I got 3 punishment.
We might
and
re-roll
one cool whale. I
this.
need one
It's
dolphin.
possible.
I'm gonna be honest, this is an extremely iconic set. I missed a couple of commons I was looking to pick up, and I think the secret rares I pulled were garbage, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
gonna
not
spend my
good.
Reaver tickets. I haven't done one of those in a minute. Let's spend it here. I'm gonna spend it on Rise of the Duelist. I'm gonna go back in for a second stab. I'm just not happy with these.
This is like actually insane. We're only a few packs left, and I swear I've pulled 3 hollows the entire time, and I still have not pulled a playset of punishment. I've pretty much pulled a playset of like every other common in the set. This is unbelievable, actually. Second to last pack is garbage. I guess Edgem Scythe. I guess we could maybe play Fluffle, but that seems like really coping. This was maybe the worst opening I've ever had.
I think we should re-roll, actually.
Of 2 ultra rares. I got the 1 secret rare, and I only pulled 1.
I think
punishment.
he's
I
on
don't know
the
numbers
he's
of
on
all
the
rest
path
of
to
these. Like, I
re-roll.
guess this I only pulled 1 of
Yeah,
that. I
gun
only
it.
pulled 1 of
Gun
like,
it.
The odds of that happening are so low. We have to respin this. I'm sorry to respin a Maximus, but like we didn't.
I
we
did
need
the
3
integers.
punishments, like,
You're
minimum.
right.
If we pulled 3 punishment, I may have kept this because we pulled the Maximus, but we could get a Ecclesia, which is honestly a lot better. So let's go again.
Nothing impressive in the first pack here. Punishment's good to see off the bat, right? Oh, come on, dude. I do not.
No,
need
you
to
do
follow
want that
There's
one.
No way I got
You
this
do
idiot
want
back to
that
back.
one.
I swear, if I get for the other secret, if I do get one, a Titaniclad, I'm losing my mind. Lifeless Leafish is pretty cool. I always liked this card. I had higher hopes for this thing. I don't think it became even good until Goaty came out, and even then I don't think it was good. Oh, Gizmek Okami, I guess.
Ugh,
Sure, why not? That's my second
stinking
punishment. Though,
ass
but for an ultra
card.
rare, that's
Second
really
punishment's big, though.
fantastic.
I mean, there's a world where we could do worse, but I feel like that's statistically unlikely. 24 more packs of Rise of the Duelist. You guys are getting a treat today, and yes, we're starting off with a Dogmatica punishment.
Okay.
We got a crappy ultra rare.
Theo also. Theo!
For any Dragon Maid based strategy, but I think that's way too high rarity.
Any fans of Cosby in the chat?
We talked about Infernoble. Charles is
I'm a
kind
big
of the
fan of
poster child this
Cosby.
deck, so we
I
did
also
pull it.
haven't
Unfortunately, like I said, I
heard
think
anything
most of
about
that
him
is
in the
too high
last
rarity that
30
it's pretty
years.
impossible for us to play this. And we pulled a second Charles. I'm not gonna lie, I wish that was 2 Ecclesia, but here we are.
Oh, Durandal. Okay, this is like a good ultra rare. This is just actually
It is.
really squint. It's a Rhoda for Fire Warriors. You can equip it to your opponent's monsters and still search, so it's kind of neat. It's not terrible. I don't think we have any useful decks for it though right now, but it's cool to have in the collection. I'm not gonna lie. There's the refund on Strenna. I guess it's nice to have that
Okay.
just in case we can get the cons later on down the road.
We got the Cruel Whales, the Scythes, and the Dolphins. I mean, we could fuck up that
deck.
deck.
In the first opening either. This trap card's like pretty neat. I remember seeing like super fringe play with Chamber being
Fringe
sort of
play.
generic.
It was
This is, like, some kind of, like,
hugely
trap card
popular
you
in
can use with it. Just
Dragon
bounce
Link.
2 things. It's not terrible. It's not
Chamber
worse
was the
than
normal
Ultra
for that
and
deck.
Lifeless nice Leaf Fish. Unfortunately, that card is barely ever seen play. Yeah, we're about halfway through. We still only have one punishment, I'm pretty sure. So that's annoying. Not looking... I mean, we've gotten more holos in the first 12 packs of this than we did in our previous opening. So that's good, but we still need to get what we need. God, I keep seeing Dogmatica Encounter and thinking it's punishment just because it's a trap card that starts with Dogmatica. That's very annoying. Okay, how many fucking Dogmatica Encounter have I opened? 7 Dogmatica Encounter, by the way.
Owned, just totally owned.
Okay, we got another Ultra. It's Gizmek Okami, the
Not a good one.
Dragon. I do not think this Gizmek has ever seen any play. Someone can correct me if I'm
no,
wrong. Some of the other ones have,
it
but I'm pretty
hasn't.
sure this one has not.
Dude, that's my 3 Manga Leafy cut. Can I get one other secret rare? Can I please get one other secret? No, that's not the Fallen Albaz.
That's...
It's Dogmatica Fleur-de-Lis. Damn.
Oh, man. No, that's not very good.
The last card, right? It's better than the other.
No, it's not very good if we don't have Ecclesia.
If we can get our hands on one of those, it's definitely, I think, the better card here. But there's still room to get something good in the end. Maybe with a little bit of luck. 2 more packs
Jesus
left.
Christ.
I didn't get one of those last time either. That's kind of crazy. All right, last pack. A second Strenna.
Do we really get one Dogmatica punishment?
I think this is worse than our original opening. Nah,
yeah.
It's good enough. It's gonna happen.
No, did he get 0 punishment?
Okay,
no, we got 2.
Punishment. Thank fucking God.
Okay,
Unfortunately,
2 and 2.
The rest of this opening has been absolute garbage, and so like we lost Maximus, but getting a second punishment I think is probably better, to be honest. Okay, there's Olivier. We've actually.
I mean, we've gotten everything we got last time. What if they play Megalith? That would be fun.
I usually don't talk about the super rares unless they're notable. So that's kind of interesting. Again, I still think, especially because we don't have Isolde, I think Gage does. I don't think we can really play this.
Yeah.
Okay, thank fuck we actually opened 3 punishment. Like that.
Okay, we got the playset, and we got Puppy. Puppy's good.
I guess there's 4 packs, so maybe we can still get it. I would like to just get Maximus or Ecclesia just to like round out the opening here because
I bet you would.
Anything, like super stellar aside from punishment, unfortunately. All right, last 3 packs. We haven't opened a secret rare yet. It's been a bunch of ultras. It's been 5 actually, which is quite high.
We're due.
If we can pull a secret here in the close, if it's Maximus, if it's triple tack, if it's Forbidden Droplet, I'd be happy. Unfortunately, no, it's Gaia the Magical Knight. But we
did get our 4th
solidified
punishment.
that we got a playset of that, so that's pretty good. Second to last pack, another Inferno.
Theo!
So again, something I guess to consider in our back pocket, but I don't think it's playable. Please, last pack magic. Another Gaia.
Wow,
Fuck
stinking
off. All right,
ass
well,
pulls.
We got our punishments. Thankfully, God, I wish we could have gotten it with Maximus. That would have been nice. But bunch of Infernoble stuff. I doubt we can actually play that deck. But if someone wants to try to take a crack at it, be my guest. I am not even going to try because I don't think it's doable. But it is what it is. We added to the collection. We got 3 punishments. What else can we ask for? Let's get to building.
Decided to bring in a brand new strategy with some of the new cards we were able to pull from Rise of the Duelist. I'm real glad we got playsets of all the new cards here. They are crazy. Notably,
hell yes, dude. Are you fucking with me? Hell yes, dude. Wait, this whips ass. Okay, all right. Wow, this is really good. I didn't know he had a Tigre. What are we missing here? 1 patchwork is kind of crappy, but outside of that, this is like constructed quality. We probably should find room for hand traps. I think we definitely should find some room for hand traps. Like the Ashes should be main for sure. I think the Gamma goes really hard in this deck too because like they Ash your patchwork. Oh, wow. You like the Dagda line, by the way? Dagda set Scythe, pop it with Cruel Whale. Oh, sexy.
Fluffle Dolphin, and also times in the turn to get all the cards out of our deck that we need to. We're looking to end on a board of Edgem Scythe in our hand, hopefully able to summon a Fright for a Cruel Whale on our opponent's turn, and then able to pop a Artifact Scythe that we set off of Artifact Dagda. Also, if we can summon 2 Cruel Whale on our own turn, we can turn those into True King of all cards.
Yeah, baby.
Very fucking annoying card to deal with. That seems pretty absurd, right? Going second, we have some pretty cool things with the deck too. Notably, Fright for a Tiger. We only have 1 of this, but this card, if we fusion summon it, depending on the amount of materials, a whole bunch of different cards here, right? I think this is willing to learn, you know? I think Alex was the last person to kick my ass with this deck, so hopefully I can get a little revenge on him. I think my list looks a lot better too.
The one downside is that this is a hard ass deck to play.
So let's take it into battle. Let's see what Alex is playing.
Okay, can you really blame me?
Dude, I'm so fucking bored.
For playing this deck again, I literally, to be honest, the one scapegoat, one concession I'd make, like the cost in the main deck, I guess technically playing adding punishment. So we'll see if that comes up. Hopefully it doesn't. Like game-winning trap cards going first. The extra's basically the same. It's still the mech block if we're in like a bad position. Literally exactly the same. The triple gamma seal, the tank, the triple lightning storm, double copy. This carries us to another win. Then we can get 1 win away from tying the series. That's what we're aiming for. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel.
Hee ho ha, hee ho ha.
You better look out, Gage. I'm only a couple wins away.
Okay.
From tying the series, how you feeling about Rise of the Duelist?
I mean, you're going to keep saying that, bro. You're always going to be a couple of wins away. I feel like we've been trading wins these last few episodes. Like, we're really on even ground here.
Do we not have a Sabertooth, I just realized? That's kind of frustrating.
This set was awesome, though. I don't know. Really,
Rise of the Duelist rocks,
to be able to go back from it and experience it. I was just saying how this is crazy. This is a set we just didn't get to see in TCG paper. Like,
yeah,
like nobody got to really play with these cards.
Which is so weird for a lot of these sets because this was still during like a pandemic and everything. And so like, a lot
if
of
Gage loses this one, I will shit.
I don't think they had remotes. I think this is like because I remember the debut of this set. I participated in a Konami event where it was a remote invitational. They had some of the best players.
Okay.
Yeah, why some of the best players? Gage was there too. Why was he at that?
And me, I'm up. But they had me and a couple other people all do like the first.
Sam won that.
And Rise of Duels had just gotten released.
Oh,
it was top tier Adamantinator, top tier Eldritch. You know what I brought, Alex?
Shocker.
I brought Dogmatica, Ecclesia, and Friends. I was like, that's
hell yeah, sure. Hell yeah. Maybe we'll be seeing that today, as a matter of fact. Anyway, I'm just gonna set one and pass. Crazy.
That's it. That's it, bro. You were so excited, guys. You should have heard him. He wins the coin flip. He goes, yes. That's what he does.
People saw my deck.
Oh my fucking god! This is insane, dude.
You're not gonna be ready for what I'm on today. I don't even know if I'm ready for what I'm on today, bro.
All right, so what do we do here? We'll probably lead. Yeah, FB for toy vendor.
Sure. No issue with that. What are you sending?
No issue with that, you say, huh? Do you have an issue when I send toy vendor?
What the?
We grab wings here.
You see, you get a couple of these cards in your packs, huh? Maybe some.
Okay, I saw some Edge Imp Scythe and stuff. Scythe.
Come on, grab wings.
What's it, the whale? I think.
Grab wings. You can also grab doggy.
You're about to find out, bro.
Wings. Wings.
I'm totally still learning this deck, bro. I don't think I've ever. I think the last time I seen this deck is when you kicked my ass.
When I played it.
You can also grab Edge Imp Chain.
You kicked my ass.
No, bro. I think you resolved toy vendor like a handful of times. I was like, I don't know what's going on. You toy vendor a couple times. I'm like, oh, this is.
It's funny you brought this because I did say in my opening, I'm like, oh, like I remember I actually could play this deck, so this will be interesting.
I'm gonna pick up Fluffle Sheep.
Oh!
I'm going to normal summon my Fluffle Penguin.
Penguin is pretty good from what I recall.
Penguin's very good. He can't hear you. He got headphones on, dude. Let's go. Activate Penguin to special summon from the hand.
Special summons from the hand. Okay, let's see where you're going with this.
All right, another new card. We got the Fluffle Dolphin.
The Dolphin, I saw this too. Yeah.
Why does the Fluffle Dolphin have like a
Dolphino effect?
I know he can swim. Like it's kind of redundant.
Reset the toy vendor. We can pitch toy vendor for toy vendor.
This effect's custom, bro. This is a custom card effect.
What is this? What are we doing here?
It sets toy vendor,
set it, and if you do send a Fluffle. Ooh, okay. All right, sure.
Oh, let's go. All right, toy vending. And then this is the good.
Now we send wings.
I was gonna say.
Send wings.
Right,
thank you.
The wings here. Flip.
Yep.
Okay.
You gonna toy vend it up?
I think I might wind it up, bro. I think I might wind it up. Let's let's go for it. Activate toy vendor. I'm gonna pitch this Fight for Repair from my hand.
Yeah,
oh, that's so crazy. Oh, that's unbelievable. All right, can we do this in 4?
Patchwork.
It's got to be close, right?
Oh, that sucks, but at least you got it.
I do have it, yep. So we're going to activate.
I think this will warn an Ash.
Bro, you were holding on to that thing.
I was holding it, yeah. I figured there might be...
Keep holding on.
Yeah, you're getting smoked, bro.
Okay, you got me.
I feel like I should be a little bit more cautious. I definitely had a way to respect that. So let me get that out of the way here in a moment. Let's add Poly and...
Sabers, probably?
Chains once per turn. So let's pick up Scythe here.
All right, whatever. Now we go Bahamut Toad, right?
All right, I should have did this before. I feel like a little bit silly.
Okay, thank God.
Get it out of the way. I'm going to overlay my 2 water monsters for Bahamut Shark.
Oh, okay. I see where we're going.
Okay, you have to judgment this.
You might have to use them now.
Can you read me? What's Scythe?
You want to read Toad or you want to read Scythe?
No, I know Toad. I need to know Scythe.
Scythe is during your main phase. I can reveal it, and I can fusion summon a Fright Fur from my extract using cards from the hand or field. And it also has a second effect where if a Fright Fur would be destroyed by battle card effect, I can banish it instead.
Okay, so it's like a Return of the Dragon Lords or whatever for Fluffles.
Yeah, like a balance.
Or like a,
I love your references, bro. I think everyone else would call
Return of the Dragon Lords.
Blue Eyes Pill, sorry.
You have to solemn judgment this.
You're going to get Toad off of this? I think I have to judgment this.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay.
Toad's a problem.
All right.
Toad is a problem. Okay,
wings.
All right. Oh man, we're doing this.
Wings. Wings.
3 times.
Twice. I think judgment doesn't count because the summon was negated. If I
well, thanks for being a good friend. I think I can.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
He's trying to kill him under nib.
Kill you, then. That's what I was worried about. I was like, I gotta summon twice more, and that's gonna set me up to fucking die. So I wasn't super into that. Let's go for activate the Fluffle Wings here.
Okay.
I have to banish one here. Yep. We're gonna banish the Penguin from the
graveyard.
I
guess.
Okay. Draw a card, and then I will destroy my
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby.
That's such a dirty interaction.
It's so gross. I know. You're up 7 cards to my 3. It feels so bad.
Yeah.
Although Poly's one of them, so like I don't feel that bad. But, and you have Sheep. You're just Poly Sheep.
We don't have like a crazy card here. We could get Bear, maybe.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck.
Anything's fine. We could go Wings.
That's in 4. Okay, we'll get this follow-up then, I guess. I'm gonna pick up Fluffle Dog. No doggy.
Now, does he have Wolf? I think no, right?
Yep, figured that was coming.
Yep, we'll go for
the Cruel Whale's Thesis.
And the Owl.
Owl's one of the other cards, okay.
There's Cruel Whale.
There's the Whale.
And then for my 4th summon, I will activate Fright for Fusion.
Okay.
I'm just gonna... No! Wait, oh, that's fine. That's the effect that doesn't matter.
What does this do?
It's just Foolish Burial's a card.
It Foolish is a card. Well, it does matter when I do have Go Soak.
Oh,
That's fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
You don't have nib.
You're fine.
This matters because you have the Scythe.
You're fine.
Right?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there you go. We're chilling.
I was gonna say, like, it's giving you the prompt. If you didn't have the prompt, you would have forgotten 100%. But that's fine.
What effect is this?
Right for fusion's like miracle fusion.
Select a card to send to the graveyard. Which card am I sending to the graveyard? Oh, extra deck to the graveyard. Oh, because I'm out of them.
I mean, I think you're still killing me here, to be honest.
Yeah. Special summon.
It's actually pretty good because like that can
another whale.
Like summon some of the other guys because some of them require the other fusions. I think. Also, Full Whale just gets like 1,000,000 attack points from that too, so you could have almost killed me just with that effect alone.
Oh, thank God. We didn't fuck it up. We tried so hard to fuck it up. Holy shit.
You got me, buddy. And I'll let you know, I did have the rock.
No, you had 4 hand traps. You had what is that? 4 hand traps?
4 hand craps and 1 card sharder.
You got me.
Damn. Oh, it would have been criminal if we lost that one.
Next up. Well, I guess my oops all hand traps plan didn't exactly work the way that I expected it.
This one is pretty good. This is fine.
I got fucking absolutely demolished by 2 fucking whales. Great. And this hand's looking just as bad, to be honest.
No.
I got a few more cards to set this time.
Am I able to identify your deck by now, or am I gonna have to wait to do that?
No, probably not, to be honest with you. I think looking at this hand, you're still not gonna know what I'm playing.
All right.
Like that's the best part.
All right.
I mean, side decking it hard for you.
That's true. I just kind of put in some cards that I thought were good. So
just like general stuff.
Yeah,
just like general
you know what's kind of crappy is
sure.
There's a play. I don't know if he's gonna see it.
That does.
And I'm gonna start vending.
All right.
You don't want a space type with my toy vendor?
I'm good. Ooh, setting the chain.
Yeah, whiffing's not my worry there.
Oh! Crazy fucking hit. Summon out the chain.
Yeah, let's summon the penguin.
All right, sure.
Man. Sure. And then I'll trigger my Edgem chain.
Yep, pretty good.
All right, let's pick up Patchwork. Look at this insane column placement too, by the way.
Hell yeah.
I'm
my insane pace.
Let's get Polly.
No imperms today.
No imperms today. And let's get
we take Scythe for sure, yeah.
I was playing a masochist game the other day, and like I respected imperm the first turn, and the second turn I didn't. And it was just like everyone's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I have no clue."
No, I'm just kind of you're like, I'm just kind of vibing.
We're just vibing.
Good
right,
Poly with the Scythe and the Penguin on board and try and cycle our way into a good normal.
I'll use the sheep and that to make a
this works too.
The whale is back.
Now he's getting
I don't love this line.
He's gonna pop both of a card we control if you let him.
Destroy 1 on both players' fields.
You have to Veiler this if you're Alex, probably.
I guess I will Veiler this.
Yeah.
Coming in hot.
I'd like to keep my cards.
I want to
Call
make sure
again.
this card. Yeah, I really want this card to go through.
Wow. Okay, I guess I'll.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'll hit you with a Chain Link 3 here.
Sure, just a foolish.
Just a foolish.
It could pop itself.
Results. All right, we'll send from deck to graveyard. Repair.
Repair.
Oh, do I still get the stat boost? Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's kind of crazy. You still get the stat boost.
You could just get in here.
I mean, I really wanted that pop.
Normal the Edgem chain.
Summon this Edgem chain.
Haven't normaled yet. Just realized. Yep.
I'm just gonna go battle phase.
Yeah.
Start putting some damage in.
Sink a ton of damage.
This is good.
28. God, the fucking whale is huge here. God, what is it? 12, 16, 39. What is that? 28, 59. I'm taking like 6K here. Shit. Okay. Not happy about it, but sure.
You're still fine with this if you're Alex.
Man, this thing has 1,600 attack.
Do you have any good generic fours? I don't think so. I mean, what would we want it to make? Like a tornado dragon?
I don't know where your brain is with this. Okay, sure.
1,200 gallons.
It's beyond me, but okay.
All right, we'll go main phase 2. I still have no idea what the fuck you're playing, bro.
You could go Dweller.
You've seen hand trapped and literally nothing else.
We could go Verte for Fight for Fusion.
Okay, let's go for it. We're gonna use these two. We're gonna link them off into.
We're doing it.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, I kind of wow, bro. To think that was a cheap solemn judgment for you.
That was a very cheap solemn judgment, but I'm on a knife's edge right now of dying. So.
All right, bro.
All right. This could still win. Are we just dead here?
Good luck. That's a good one. Oh my God.
I've got 4 now, buddy.
Okay.
If we draw a monster, do we kill him?
I do anything with
I don't know if
it doesn't do anything.
Boar load off of one card of the boar load.
I don't even know if it is, to be honest. Based off of the way my hand is, I actually don't think it's as good as I want it to be, which sucks. Okay, I gotta think about this. I have to deal with your fucking whale too, which is annoying. Okay, so I can go that. Oh, gee, this fucking sucks, actually. I don't think I can do it. I could have done a lot depending on my draw, but unfortunately it was not very kind. I think, genuinely, I just make a Link Kariba.
Oh, and that's it. Okay.
I think that's it. I think we just chill. I have a back row. So it's not all bad. But I think I just chill on this Link Kariba to kind of check your whale here.
I can send one. I don't need to do that. That's fine.
No. You've got repair already.
We got cooking. Draw.
Imagine you've got some stuff.
Good draw.
I don't exactly want to do nothing.
Crew wheel's kind of neat. So you can use that in damage step.
Okay, you can't lie. I'm going to activate Toy Vendor.
Okay.
I'm going to discard. This seems like a heavy discard, but I promise it's worth it, or it feels like it is. I'm going to discard Ash.
Okay.
Oh! No!
That's painful.
Well, that'll make the highlight reel at the end of the year.
Oh, that's so irritating. Oh,
that was a heavy discard indeed.
Yeah, yeah. It kind of was my whole turn there. I'll go battle phase.
Yeah. Okay.
Declare. A final blow. Down she blow. There she blow.
This is kind of no. The way this works, it doesn't I think work the way I wanted to. But yeah. All right. Triggered it off.
Okay. I am gonna use this now.
Oh.
Why? This doesn't do anything.
He's cooking.
So at least I get to bust through 2 of the protections.
Or do you?
We're making up. That's definitely ridiculous. That is definitely ridiculous. That's definitely ridiculous. Okay. All right.
Sure.
Wait, is Link Karibo once per turn? No, it's not. It's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness. I was gonna say if it's once per turn and I get to do this swing again, you're gonna look so stupid.
That would have been crazy.
That is miserable, bro. Oh my goodness. Just
yeah, attack into that token. You got it.
Wait, it is.
You gonna use the effect to try to boost yourself?
I think so.
You can. It is damage step.
It's not a redeclaration.
You kill a token. Something.
Start damage step. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna use this.
Okay.
I'll send Sabretooth here. Okay. All right. Well, go ahead, I guess.
That's
What is
okay.
this background?
It would have just forced out the Sanctum, which we'll do here anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
It's not that good because you have the scythe.
Yeah. Go ahead and pop it. That's fine.
Yeah, like it's so you get to.
Wait, he'd be dead here
like,
still.
I get the scythe out of the way, but I still have to kill this.
He'd
thing.
still be dead.
It's huge. Oh, that's fucking great.
Oh,
Great
awesome
draw.
rip.
Thanks, this is going great.
You should have
I'm having a
popped
great time.
Toy
I
Vendor.
gotta put this thing to fucking defense, or you just can't.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I really have no play. You can do this. Let's do anything. I don't think so.
You can't even like Cerberus. What's in your extra deck?
Trust me, it's I'm regretting. I knew I took. I'll tell you after. I took out a card, and I'm like, I know this is gonna come up if I take this out. It's a classic, and of course, it's exactly what's happening. Yeah, I think I'm just having to give you another turn, which is fucking miserable. But I don't think I have an option. Looking at the way this is going. Yep. All right.
Oh, Pearly, how do you feel about this?
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. This time for sure. Let's go.
For sure.
Big draw.
You're not getting Pot of Greed at least, so I'm happy about that. Was it a big draw?
Good enough.
Was it as big as the Cruel Whale?
It was,
Oh.
it was a pretty big draw. I'm not gonna lie to you. Activate Toy Vendor.
Do we have a target for this?
Yeah,
We
that's
do.
pretty good. Just whiff, please.
Oh!
Let's go.
Doggy.
That's like the best.
That is like the
one
best
of
one,
the best
isn't it?
things you could have gotten.
All right. Let's do some chain blocking here. 1 dog, 2 chain.
Yep. Got it.
Grab Fright for Fusion, right?
That was sick. What a draw. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Dog
add
probably.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Classic.
sure, I
That's
guess.
the lost art, by the way, if you didn't know that one.
Is it really?
Yeah, did you know they had to censor it? They got rid of the blades on the scissors. They made them like
Oh my god.
lightsabers.
Why did we do that?
Crazy. They're like lightsaber scissors. God, I hate this game.
What do you got?
Okay, I got a Sanctum. I have to do this now because you have Fright Fur.
Okay.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I was gonna OTK you there.
I know you were. That's why I have to do this. What is the biggest fluffle you can send off of this thing? You only gain half. I think I put this Scythe in attack. I don't think you can beat it. You need to have like a 6,000 attack fluffle to like beat this. So I'm like that.
What? You're at 650.
Buys me a turn, but I'm still in a really shitty spot.
What?
So.
Am I crazy? Yeah, summon the sabers. Summon the sabers.
So I just go here.
Yeah. Your head's Edge of Sabers plus Fight for Fusion.
Yep.
Yeah, so I need to fucking find a way to kill you.
Yep.
Before next turn, otherwise I'm gonna get cooked.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it. We'll go battle phase and then
Whoa,
we'll
hey.
go Fluffle Dog into your Link Rio.
Okay.
It's so menacing. Seeing the final blow with Fluffle Dog, like I notably only 100 less attack than legit.
Notably.
I don't know why.
Yeah, so Link Karibo,
that's fine.
and then I'm gonna Link Karibo.
God,
yeah,
called by here would go
that is so good, so
crazy.
good. Everyone's giving me shit because I talked about this card in one of my videos with like CG being rare. They're like, you didn't talk about why Link Karibo was actually broken. I'm like, I don't want the video to be 5 hours, people. Okay, we do it again.
Wow, that's so crazy. All right, well, very nice. No, I do not want to continue.
Why didn't we
attack.
summon
I wish I had
sabers
good
there?
like
We
five
could have
to
just
do. That's
we
why
could
I
have just
don't have
attacked
one.
twice, right?
Hold on, wait. Let's go to main phase 2. This is 26 baseline. Send
Your
1.
Cruel Whale?
Targeted gains attack equal to half its original attack. I mean, I think
Yes, you're sunk to 0, and then you go back up to like.
no,
what,
but yeah,
14,
if I had
14?
normal summoned another monster and
Yes.
forced out both of the zeros,
Yes.
Force a Link Karibo. Yeah, I think you.
Yeah,
I
you
think
would
that
have
was
won.
because
you
Yeah.
put an attack.
I put an attack. Yeah.
God, he's whiffed
You're gonna
lethal
play
like
Ivan.
4 turns in a row.
You better not do that. That would be
This might
very
shock you. This is
uncool.
only 2 artifacts I'm playing in this deck. So if I draw the 3rd Sanctum, I'm actually going to probably punch my.
All right, I got
I'm
nothing
not
else. Then.
gonna
Go ahead. I don't think.
Come on, big money. Yeah, that's gonna do it all right.
Do we have a Link 5? We don't have a rank 5.
Excuse me.
You can kill me 5,000 different ways.
At least, yep.
Yeah, at least. I guess I do this.
Okay.
Kill dog.
Leaving it in
Yeah, that
attack
wasn't
is
full, man.
such
Oh,
a
okay.
I mean,
it's such
I
a
still
throw,
think you're gonna win
right?
this one,
Am I
don't
wrong?
worry. Man, I fucking wish I played this right now. That
We
would
know
be
he's got
insane,
Fluffle
actually.
Fusion. It's
That would
totally
be
over.
actually-
You're
Why
actually
would I
so
play
curious about this.
Pleiades in with my 2 level 5s?
You
Should have played Durandal.
You
They're
never
never
know.
gonna
Yeah,
suck.
what was the other card you were never gonna summon that you took out of your extra deck too, bro?
Oh, yeah, fucking, that would have actually would have. I'm not kidding. That probably would have won me the game if I had that. In my
Shouts
I'm
out to
actually
this
not kidding.
Invoke deck
Is there
that did
any
not
way
find
to play?
Invoke
I'm gonna
for
go
2
with
games.
no. So I think you've got it at 650. Like even if I put Scythe to defense, you could have just attacked over it. Yeah, buddy, you got it. I'm dead.
Let me do that final blow. Let me get in there.
Yeah, I'll let you get the satisfaction. I'll set a couple cards. Or I'll tell you what, they're not going to do a lot. But 26, you have to send. It's from deck or extra deck. So no matter what, you probably have a way to get 650 because you need literally 200 damage. You know what? Fuck it. Just because I can.
Yeah.
Dagda.
Yeah.
Get that third
Hell yeah.
artifact from your trade binder. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, he has a second effect. It's not gonna come up because you're gonna kill me, but you know he has a second effect.
Big draw.
Just go combat.
Holy shit, huge draw. Let me BM you for just a
Huge
second.
draw. I'm dead.
Let me BM you.
It's gonna feel real satisfying. Let's go activate Toy Vendor. Pitch the Fluffle Wings.
I cannot believe you won with this. Like,
What do you mean? This deck is totally fine, bro.
Oh my god, let's go.
All right.
Hubris got the better of me this one. Yeah, keep going. I literally told you like the game's fucking over.
I'm gonna play as if you would have something. All right.
Okay,
Let me have my fun, buddy. Let me have my fun.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not gonna lie to you about this, but go ahead.
Destroy the
Oh,
Toy Vendor.
hell yeah.
Toy Vendor effect.
Oh
Absolutely.
hell yeah.
Penguin.
And a Fluffle Wings with Toy Vendor is so fucking stupid.
Pengu's so
Repair.
crazy.
The special.
Special. Yep. We're a special Penguin.
Okay, would have liked this card, like turn 1 preferably.
Oh, bro. What? Oh man.
Gotta stop your styling.
That's fine.
You can kill me now. It's over.
Yeah,
You can kill me now. He's like, I'm still going.
Everything on your board.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you still can if you can just pop the summon limit. Easy.
Send the wings.
Everyone's gonna be like, oh, you deserve it because you played summon limit. Yeah, probably, but that's okay. All right, finish me off.
Cool whale. Whale noise.
Finally, he did it.
I think so. Yeah. Get in there.
Oh man, he did everything he could to lose, but he won anyway. Damn, that deck is fucking tight.
Yeah, that deck's nice when I can't fucking do anything against it. It's great.
Oh, that deck's nice when I play a bunch of hand traps in my deck and then I draw them. He's literally doing the hand craps meme. He drew 4 hand craps and a 1-card sharder. What's going on? Dude, huge fan of this deck. I saw Gage in chat. Gage, this deck is killer. This set is broken, both of them. At least we got punishment. What are you talking about? He also got a Fluffle Dolphin. Rare episode where both reroll and are left disappointed. Gage, as a reminder, you have Tidying, Xiao, House, Parlor, and Changeover. You could just throw them into Dragon Link. That's a good call. I believe Gage had game here for you redeclared onto the Linkuriboh because Linkuriboh is summoned back from graveyard, so the redeclared does not meet the on-attack declaration trigger. Correct. No judgment at this point. I'm somewhat surprised because this is the first set of the Sevens era. Simo beat Cancer, then built a deck out of it. Come on! 4 hand craps and a 1-card charter! They ignored Megalith Fool. They don't know what these cards do. Don't worry about it. If Gage has an Eldritch, he's got to throw those in next time he plays Fluffle. Can send Vendor from hand or field, just a big boy. Eldritch, classic Fluffle card. Very playable in Fluffle. Oh, nice. Call Gage. All right, I will. Is he around? That's me, by the way, not you. I'm giving him a little ring. Bada-bum, bada-bum. I don't always A-lister the Invoker. Sometimes I Ash and Ogre, and once I even Solemn Judgment. The best pull today was Alex pulling 4 Dogmatica Punishment, and it's really sad, even though it's such an awesome set, someone could have made a Gaia deck. No. Gage is busy. I don't care. Get in here. 20 years for men's laughter. All these whale puns. No one mentioned Gage put on a killer performance. I show you my toy vendor, please respond. How would you feel if a Yugi tuber summoned your mother and won? Can Simo tie up the Gage in... Are you ready for your Dogmatica punishment? That's actually what Alex looks like shirtless, too. Poro Legends, thank you for the sub. I don't get this one. Late freaks, in case you didn't see.
Our president will start a war with Iran.
How did he know? Oh. Well, I'm thrilled. God, seeing Gage win does me good. It does a body good. $30 minutes till maintenance, I think. All right, let's get it going. We've only got 30 minutes to save the world. Educated. Is it as hot in Maryland as it is in Connecticut? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Not good. Not good, folks. Crystron time. Crystron time. Crystron time. Crystron time. Hello? Why is this not working? Recognize Master Duel right now. Recognize Master Duel right now. Oh, it did. Thanks. How I thought this episode could have gone. Does anyone want to play Yu-Gi-Oh with me? My toys! Is there maintenance? Oh, shit. Wait, there's literally maintenance in 30 minutes. That's okay. Well, I'm going to make it work. We're going to get there. We're going to get there, folks. I'm going to get there very quick. I'm stealing from whoever this is. So, anyone read any good books lately? Dee Crow. Smiger. Oh, 2 you are. Oh, 5 you are. Oh, 9 you are. That's a lot of you are. I don't think I'm going to find a way that, or a deck that plays fewer you are than this, though. Why are we only playing 2 Senninjin? Okay, let's, how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 you are? We have enough for 2 at present? Fuck. How many gems do we have? Almost none. All right, nobody look. Nobody look. Nobody look. I'm keeping this thing free for all of you. I'm keeping this thing free for all of you, okay? Is this the one? No. Yes. No, now we're getting all the fucking makers. That was last week. Oh. Are you fucking with me? You've got to be sucking on my dick and balls. Fuck you. What? 1 you are in 20? Die, 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 die. I'm gonna go again. Whew. Okay, we got one of them. Wait, we already had Clockwork Knight. Fuck me. That's crazy, actually. We didn't pull any of the cards we needed. Is that enough? Oh. We're playing Crystron! Okay, this first day is going to be a little weird. As you can see, we can still play 3 gold in the Guards of the Millennium because we're making this like 30 seconds before the ban list goes into effect. It's going to go into effect in the next 20 minutes, so we're going to jam as many games as we can before then. But this is the list. Here we go. Wrong? Oh, the ban list is until July? Never mind, we're fine. All right, let's wax on some kids in Platt. That's July. This one is Gub and Time Seal. Awesome. Wait, that's totally cool. All right, let's open up a combo guide in the other window. Hell yes, let's go. It's me, Moha. For the new combo, you want to do this. This hand does not look very good. Citry in the grip, yuck. Ow. Do we put the Citry in the back row? I think we probably want to keep the Citry, right? We can put the Ash Blossom in the back row. I mean, I just believe that they don't have Maxi. Ow. Well, this part of the game I'm familiar with. All right. Mill 4. Go ahead and snore. That's insane, right? That seems really good. All right, what do we want to do with Mr. Smiger? I think we can just link it off, right? Link off Smiger, go get inclusion. Inclusion, grab Sulfador. Sulfador, they printed a card that fixes everything. Why did they do this? Seems not fair. Pop this motherfucker and get in there. With my Sulfador effect. We will send, I guess we already have the trap in the grave, right? So we'll want to send Tristeros and one other asshole. Maybe another Smiger for next turn. Fuck it. Okay. Inclusion effect. How about the Staros? Eloskeletus. Love this guy. Big fan of Eloskeletus. Ellie Skelly. Use him to cycle back the trap card that we hit off the Secret Man. Shit, now what do we want to do? Guess we can use the Tristeros Graveyard effect. Pop the Ellie Skelly. Grab Sulfador and Sulfefnir. And then this card is also broken, so we can use it to get Tristeros. And let's go Nova into Infinity. This deck is so fucking cool. Oh my god. We can suck here. Do we want to suck the Clockwork Knight? Just so we don't have to worry about it. Oh man. No? Why not? Suck the Golem instead? For the zones. I'm in. I'll suck anybody and anything. Alright, I think we just win here, right? We didn't even normal. Can we normal Citri and... We're machine locked, right? Like, we normal Citri and then make SP, but we can't. We're machine locked, right? Yeah. Normal it anyway. Yeah, to set up Queriandra and EDX. Sure. Alright, go. You missed Baron? It's my first day. Ah, the Boober of Doober. This is probably worth an impermat of me. Yeah, for that reason. Uh-oh, we might be dead. Light in the dark? Oh, Priskenian? Okay. That sucks. We may be chillin'? I don't know. It doesn't look like we're gonna be chillin'. We can Citri! Tristeros. Okay. Yeah, why not? Who do we special summon here? Sulfefnir? Yeah. All right, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, Quandale Dingle, you're gonna have to resolve this. Dawn Dragster doesn't beat Branded Fusion? It does, doesn't it, actually? No, it doesn't, because they can just walk over with Priskenian anyway. Not with Lost Up. We have the pop. This card... And I guess we probably want to do that one, too. Okay. What? Okay. They're getting Mr. Albaz? They are. Trying to make Mirror Jade here. They know we have the trap card. If that last fucking card is Branded Fusion, I'm going to be very upset. I mean, they never would have added Lost if it wasn't Branded Fusion. But it's totally Branded Fusion. Who do we return to the deck here? Probably the guys in Banish, I guess. I think we need a Sulfefnir back in deck too. Oh, wait! That is, wait, hold. That is not Branded Fusion. Wait! We are alive! We are so very much alive. Hold. And we banished their fucking woman who... Oh my god, we win. We did it. That makes sense. Does it? I feel like it doesn't make sense, but hey, I'm not... I'm fine with it. Alright, Smyger effect. Grab inclusion. Oh, that's Cartesia. I thought it was Quem. Inclusion target a Skeletus. I don't know. I'm just going. Sulfefnir. Pitch inclusion. Pop itself. Oh, you know what? Actually, I could do this. This is funny. Query Andriax. Target CDI. He's back, baby. He's so fucking back. Get the fuck back here. Give me your monster. Woo! Crystron forever. Oh my god. This like that was like the play that outed my board. I will say if the last card was Branded Fusion, we probably did lose that. I guess we maybe didn't because they can't get to Lubelli on there, so they have to go... I mean, going Albion is still fine, right? Albion Mirror Jade. I'm just going to do the inclusion line, right? Yeah, why not? Yeah, literally, why waste 4,000 life points? Don't you stop me. Shit! Hmm. I mean, this is kind of broken, right? Like, this still seems insane. Go. This is why you start Trist? I see, because then you can get a synchro. Bloom Vulture. Okay, we do this now. Don't max CS again. Okay, thank God. Alright, who do we want here? Any 5, right? Oh, we could... A synchro monster. Sulfador, I guess? It's like the least scary. Sulfador or Sulfefnir? You want me to go Dragster here? Over Esqueletus? I don't know. Alright. I put my faith in chat. Okay, so... this is all fine. I hope this does what I want. It did! Sure. This is worth the pop. I want both of them! You can have a Fuzzy Lanius, that's fine. That was the normal? Jesus. To make a 3? Oh, to make a 5. For Brave Strix. So I think we could have let that resolve and then just FA Dawn Dragster the rank up magic, but it loses to another rank up magic. Whereas this line I don't think loses to anything. Well, fucking you know, back in my day, you had to set a rank up magic and activate it. Okay, whatever. We are Winged Beast locked, so we're not getting Zeused here. All right, sure. We win. So. Come to me, Sulfador. Let's go Smyger and Sulfefnir, I think. Inclusion again. Grab Tristaros. Sulfafnir. No, we shouldn't have done that. It's cool, it's cool. Alright, well this was a fun game. Alright, we got 5 minutes. I'll negate the fucking Fuzzy Lanius. Absolutely. Put the Sulfador back in grave. Smiger. Grab the last inclusion. Inclusion. Grab the Tristeros. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm trying not to take too long. Give me the Wedgew! Alright, we don't have another thing to set off Wedgew. So let's just go combat. Can we make Ass Dragon? We are actually machine locked already. You missed lethal somehow? That's okay. They get to draw 1 card and we have 15 points of interaction. Okay, obviously not. I think it was do Millennium first, then Crystron stuff. The thing that fucks it up is we have no life points. Alright, cool. Get him the rank down before the time elapses! Yeah! Just Golem Doom Dragon would have been 5k. Golem Wedgew. Yeah, we just needed an extra guy for Golem. That's 75 though, right? That was 2 good games. It's about to be 3 good games, baby. 33 minutes left. Here we go. Oh, this hand is fucking baller shot caller. Inclusion. Grab me. Oh, wait, we already have Sulfador. Tristeros? Sulfador. Salvador. Smiger. Fistfern. Fistfern. Who are we missing? Nobody. We're not missing anybody. I'll just get another Salvador. Fuck! No. Okay. I'm a true duelist, motherfucker. I am not done. Oh, God. Been a long time since I opened this fuck-ass bullshit. Let me steal my dueling book list here real quick. Where is it? Awesome. I can't believe MBT named himself after his favorite LSAT question type. Logic games. Bronze Ha. I don't play this fake ass shit. Drawing Star Rise Eel's kind of whack here. So this hand does everything in the world. So we're going to do what we can to play around everything. Please, sir, don't ash my X'd Rise Eel. Oh, don't negate my X'd Rise Eel. Oh, please, sir, don't negate my Ice Rise Eel. Please, sir. Oh, please don't negate my Ice Rise Eel. Oh, shit. Okay, wait, hold up. That one we do have to stop. Ice. This is kind of whack. We just won't play around anything. Yeah, if they fuck us up here, they fuck us up here. Okay. Now we get to play around everything forever. Habakiri. Grab Ritual. Ritual. From your hand. Habakiri. 1, 2. We do a little playing around Bell. Okay. Ritual again. Or Ame. Bakiri. And prayers. We should have not used Aramasa. That was stupid. Prayers. No. The Aramasa. Or Kumo. Special. Or grab prayers again, I guess. Duo drive. 1, 2. We didn't special sword, so these two. Special sword. Time for the fun part of the deck. Ouroboros. Get that fucking card. Oh no! That's fine. You and you. To special summon the Ouroboros. Alright, enjoy your 1-card hand. Oh shit! 2 bangers! Okay. Enjoy your 0-card hand. Okay, that Girsu is never resolving in a million years, so... What a fun game. I think we all had a really fun time here today. Alright, Orcust. What are we thinking about Orcust? Lancia? I could fuck with Lancia. I could fuck with Meowls. The old classic. I think Droll is actually quite bad against this deck, right? I know sometimes they play Mitsurugi, and Droll is pretty good against those, but even then, if they play it right and, like, draw phase pairs, it's not that great. Take out the Drolls. Anything else we don't like? We could take out, like, the Designator called by. We just need maybe a 7th Tachyon out. We should probably keep in the called by and take out the bomb or the cross. Perulia doesn't seem useful. It is. Yeah. I'm in. Alright, or we'll draw no non-engine. Beery VT! Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Well, this will at least give us some insight into what the fuck our opponent's up to. Happens. Does. Feels bad to play like 15 pieces of non-engine and find none of them, but it's the name of the game right now. I don't think we're going to be able to break with this. Like, this is really not what we want to see. Like, wait a Mitsurugi, wait a Mitsurugi, wait a Mitsurugi, wait a Mitsurugi, bonfire. We can maybe make it work. If we draw, like, a Tactics, we might be able to do it. You know, maybe it was worth boarding into the Lightning Storms just to contest the Babel. Alright, there's Galatea, the Orcust Automaton. Damn, I fucked up. I shouldn't have put the token there. Like I had any say in it. They will simply misplay. I'm in. Even if we draw Meowls, we're fine. Well, not really, because we'll have a token. Lightning Storm with token on field? You're right. They are in Mitsurugi. Alright, this is, it's good information. It's good to know. This is like the good build of the deck. Fun fact, we didn't do this build for the TMT because every time we put a good card in a bad deck recently, people have yelled at us for it. They've been like, you can't play Fiendsmith in my poopy deck. You can't play Mitsurugi in my pee-pee deck. Why is there Azamina in my doo-doo deck? So we were like, okay, we won't play Mitsurugi in Orcust. You can play it pure. I think it's less good, but... Horse was a good choice because they're just penis enough. Exactly. Like, they can't complain about Horus because, like, well, you're going to be like, oh, don't play him Seti. Like, come on. Okay. How the fuck are we going to do this? It's like, we have to normal Saji. God, that's rough. It's like prayers, tribute, Saji, grab... nothing? Just do the reborn? Yeah, I think that's the play. Prayers, tribute, Saji, grab the reborn. Top deck is a Charmy, 100 times out of 100. You're right. Wait, what the fuck? That doesn't look right. How'd Ame end up there? What? Sorry, did I miss something? Is this part of the new line that I'm not familiar with? I think they're also like, wait, what the fuck? What happened? Wait, no. Overlays for Ding? Yeah, we're going to make Ding the hard way. Fuck a Galatea. We're making hard Ding. Wasn't your complaint earlier that the format was all X plus Fiendsmith or Mitsu? I still maintain that. Like, this is... As cool as the Orca stuff is here, it's a bunch of bricks that are weighing down the Mitsu half of this deck. Oh, dude, come on. You can't be that mad about your own misplay. It's bronze. You gotta fight for your right to get out of this elo. Alright. I'm gonna do this for 12 more minutes, then we're gonna do Clash. I told you they'd misplay. Author G, I don't know why I doubted you. You were dead fucking on. You knew exactly what was going on here. I really wanted you to draw that Charmy. What's Clash? Lestral's Clash. Huge update to the thing. It basically resembles actual Lestrals now. I don't know. The problem is they have a bunch of like in-shop money things. Oh, cool. This is going to be a fun game. Sometimes you look at a hand, you're like, this one's going to be fun as fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Shit. We have to keep the 7th Tachyon in hand in case it's some asshole on stun and we need a Mirror Logic Aggregator, like a fucking skill drain or something. I'm fine just normaling Ice in a fucking summon limit. No, wait. This is a good game. No summon limit. Sword in hand is kind of rough because I want to get sword here. Imperm, that's good. Gives us an opportunity to sword out for free. Sword for X'd. Nothing so far. It could just be a guy who bricked. Roll. Nope. What the fuck are we doing then? We could just make like a detonator. Like lead detonator and then do our combo. Tornado Dragon time. I'm still on Castel in that slot. Huge mistake. Like, this is a situation where that just justifies the Tornado Dragon. All right, we'll do detonator. Does this get anything we want? Yes, it does. Get star. Oh my god! Don't say it. God damn it, dude. Damn, I'm dumb! What the fuck? Alright, now we can just win the game. That's fine. We'll send Droll here. We should send Ash, actually. Duo Drive. Attach. Activate. Node star. Star. Author G, thank you for the 5 gifties. I appreciate it. Node. Especially like this guy. Okay, what do we want to do here? Probably this. Barrel Imps. Grab Habakiri. Bakiri. Saji. Saji. Grab Ritual. This is the fucking imperm column. As far away from that as possible. Hand. Yeah. Okay. All right, and that's it. Do you think King of the Fairlimps is ban-worthy? Yes. 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 Well, the truth of the matter is that none of the Mitsurugi cards are a problem at all. Like, every Mitsurugi card is totally within the realm of, like, possibility of, like, what you're allowed to print on a Yu-Gi-Oh card. With the exact exception of Habakiri, which is a card invented by Hitler. All right, this was a fun one, too. Oh, no, this deck can play under Droll. Did they grab one? They did not. What the fuck? What? Did they forget to grab one? This is kind of rough if they negate it though. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Damn. Now I know what they're up to. So the Droll is pretty bad in this matchup, I think. Perulia is insane. Fulos is fine. Meowls is not bad. I think that Lancia is not good. Yeah, what do I care about Lancia? It's like a really boring game plan. I could play the Lightning Storms under the assumption that like they're going to also play stuff I need to Lightning Storm. Like the Designator is probably not. And I can't swap anymore. There we go. The Designator is probably not great. I could go like these two. Yeah. Sure. Hey peeps, trying to get back into Master Duel but don't have the money to buy stuff. Is there any fun and hopefully kind of simple combo deck that won't break my bank? Currently I have full True Draco, but that gets really boring really quickly. Yeah, unfortunately, the way that modern decks are built, they are almost exclusively URs. I guess I would say the cheap deck right now is Crystron, but like cheap in quotes. I mean, it's still very... do we do this now? No, this is one we can wait on. If we get tacked, we just get tacked. Pretty much anything is going to require you... Yuck. To have a suite of hand traps. Oh, Mimighoul is a great one. Wait, Mimighoul is a fantastic answer. You need the makers, and then you need one of the man. Alright, this is how I know I'm winning this one. It's the evil clown music. With this evil clown music. Play Megalith, though. Megalith is literally free. Yay, it resolved! Alright, go ahead. Go combo off, please. Evil clown music gives MBT a domain bonus. Domain expansion. Send in the clowns. That's more a stand name. Ah, with my evil clown. Okay, whatever. Do they have a target for that? They're on 3 engraver. Yeah, why wouldn't they be? Any tips on beating Isaac with the Lost? Unlock the mantle before you ever try any shit on that guy. What Psycho would not max out Engraver? Especially in this deck. If you've never played against this strategy, fucking Live Twin, like, quite literally plays, I want to say, like, 23 pieces of non-engine. It's not a serious deck. Okay, wait. Caesar does kind of cook us a little bit here. Well, that's a good draw. They can negate this. Getting the 4 on our side of the field wins the game immediately because we can just make a rank 4 with a normal summon Star Ryziel and then go off in main phase 2. Oh, shit. They can Lacrima and draw phase. What am I doing? I should have chained the Meowls to that. There's no way to ensure that that doesn't happen. I guess we grab a Habakiri here. We could grab Saji. Yeah, we're definitely supposed to grab... Oh, they can negate the Kusanagi effect, right? Oh, no, because it's part of the resolution. I could just go combat here. Walk over the Requiem. Then we go normal Saji, clean this up in main phase 2. What rank 4 cleans this up? Pastel. It's pretty dire, but it does work. Sure. Yeah. No, they gotta be on the trap. Get me out of this elo, baby. Oh, get me out of this elo, baby. Wonder what the card in hand was. Good call out, good call out. They were fucked the second that the evil clown music started playing. Whoa, hey, let's not leave the draw phase too quick here. What the fuck? What is that? Okay. Fossil dig is fine. Please summon a Sprite Blue. Please summon Sprite Blue, Sprite Red, Sprite Carrot. Oh, okay. Okay, wait, hold up. We could lose this. You're not playing a Perulia in there? Come on. Surely you jest. Surely you jest. You jest, surely. Come on, beat. All right. Keep going, buddy. Keep them coming. Did they add a card off that? Yeah, they did. Draw me a 4th card, please. They're turning off my Exciton Knight. Okay. What the fuck are we getting here? Blue? Am I missing something? What the fuck? What is happening here? Dampa. Okay. Okay. Now what are we doing? that's the that's the anti-Perulia line. Holy shit. Do this now. No, I think we're using it to dodge. Kind of whack that we have to lead Ame. No Habakiri. I guess we kind of get cooked alive by a great number of things, actually. Okay. Okay. Oh. Like a Kusanagi here. Sure. We're going Ame. Kind of crappy is we do not have a way to a 4 here. Oh, my kingdom for an ice or an X or some shit. That's fine. We're still way favored here. They have no battle phase? Yeah. Don't I know it? 2 Runic Fountain. Target? Alright, well, that was fun. We know what the card in hand is. We'll grab a Habukiri. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. Wait, that's neat. That doesn't do anything, right? No, it literally doesn't. Okay. We can normal Star Rise heal. Is this just lethal? Yes. Yeah. Okay. How do we play against this deck? Do they meowls? I guess they do play into me. They kind of lose to Lancia, don't they? Because of the Rex. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think any of these look better than the rest of the cards in our deck. Take out the Crossy. One of these. I love taking out one of these. I love taking out the Cross in boarded games. Let's just do this. Bum 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 bum. Jesus. Why so late to stream tonight? Summer classes? Exactly, yeah. I have a class that starts at 6. Just 2 more weeks of this class. Then I get to go back to my normal schedule. Yeah. For sure. Honestly, I might do this. No, I'm fine. kind of feel mean, man. I just like... These fucking rogue decks were not built to play against this strategy. Jeez. We're gonna have a really weird ritual activation here, by the way. Oh, okay, wait. I get it now. I see what's going on. I do not have a way to out that card. Oh, wait, yes I do. No, you can't special summon monsters except link monsters. Well, I do appreciate them summoning this card. It would be cool if that was like a reptile. Slumber? Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. Nope. How do we want to do this? This is whack. Going for the old Ame from deck using 2 cards from hand. Ame 1. Kusanagi 2. And hilariously, this is the card I care about the least. Take the card out your hand, thank you. Rex Tremende. Grab this. No, I'm good. We can use the ritual here. Abakiri for Aramasa. Tribute to Aramasa. Let's just normal this guy. Isn't it crazy that Murakumo can do that? Yes. Sword Raziel. Grab. Haven't used Star yet. Yeah. Okay, that was rough. Hey, we climbed 165 elo tonight. We made it all the way to silver. Okay. Well, thank you all for sticking around past maintenance, where we played the fake game, TCG. I'm going to play a little of another fake game, Alestral's Clash, right now. You familiar with Alestral's Clash? You bow to be. So for those of you that don't know, Alestrals, or I'll wait for this to load before I get in. Oh, that loaded pretty quick. Hello, Chrome? Chrome is so good, dude. Chrome is the best thing that's ever been made. So for those of you that don't know, Alestrals is a card game that is kind of up and coming. And for a while, it's only been playable in paper. They have an online client that has been in very early alpha over the last couple of months, and I'm happy to report it almost looks ready. I think it goes into open beta early next month. So let me show off real quick some of the new features of it. They have a link that is integrated to their Shop Alestrals thing. If you're shopping Alestrals, by the way, you have to be using my affiliate link. That's !affiliates. They have like a dailies button. God damn, I do not want that. Play 6 games. I can do that. They have like this is their loot crate mechanic. This is their battle pass mechanic. But of course, these are in here because all of the cards are free. Like the whole deck building, everything is just totally free. They give you all the cards. And the things you pimp out are like your full art cards, your little buddies. They have mates. I'm really jonesing for this Stellar Eddie buddy, but I'm not close yet. I'm actually really close to the Astrabbit too. 2450. Oh, I'm really close. They have gems that I don't think work yet. And then shit like that. So I've been playing a couple of decks. I'm going to show them off. Let's play Jund. So I think I can, let me show you the deck real quick. So this deck is I call it Jund because that's what it was called in the Poison Nectar Monthly when someone did okay with it. It's all the good Earth Alestrals, Fire Alestrals, and Lunar Alestrals. By Lunar Alestrals, I mean just Werepup, Lycovoid, and Spectrus. And the Kindleo and Equilink's Nexus, so you get to play like the Hephaestus, Volcaries line. It'll make sense as we start playing. All right, this is the last part of it that sucks, is waiting for people to show up. Also, if you watched me play this at any other time during the alpha or the beta, you're probably like jaw on the floor. I've been taking like month breaks from this as I get busy. And every time I come back, I'm like, there's no way this much shit changed. Like, there's no way they fixed it this much. No music. I'll turn the music on when we get in game. There is music. It's by Tailwinds, who is great. Where can you go to learn to play Alestrals? The Alestrals YouTube channel has a really good overview. I will say the Clash is still in closed beta. If you want a Clash key, A-Drive is literally always just posting them. He's been like posting them all week. He's like, here's a Clash beta key. Like, just follow him and you will definitely get one within a couple of days. My locals has an Alestral scene. What would you suggest that plays like mid-range with good resource ramping or grind game? This deck. Does A-Drive have the YouTube voice in real life? No. He's one of the craziest people when it comes to the disparity between his YouTube voice and his real voice. Like, his YouTube voice, he's like, hey guys, it's me, A-Drive. And then his real voice is like, hey, I'm A-Drive. He's just totally normal. I'm going to ping the Discord. Does Clash have all the cards? They are still missing some shit. They started, though, at the cards that people play. So I think right now it has like 50% of all the cards, but it's all the good cards. Like, the cards they're missing are the dog shit ones. All right, we did find someone. It's fucking Dire. Oh, damn it. This is a great hand. All right. There we go. I'm going to keep this. It doesn't really have a good turn 1 play, but I can expend a draw. That's a good turn 1 play. All right, so we'll just set a Tsunami. If she does something scary, we can... we need to develop the Kindleo probably next turn. But if she gives us a good Viscerus, I'll take the Viscerus. Thanks for the free elo, bestie. Fuck off, Dyer. I'm 100 times better than you at Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, shit. She wasn't lying. Okay, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Fuck. Okay, this is like the card of the moment. The way this card works is on cast, it gets you a full moon, and then when you cast a full moon, it can special ascend into a Like a Void from deck. It's like a 1-card combo. This bitch is setting 2. Come on. We'll lose an Earth, I guess. We really need the Earth. We'll lose a Fire. All right, now if she was not cheating... Oh my god. She's terrible. You're supposed to hold A here and fire full moon. Get owned. Get absolutely butt blasted. Get destroyed. Holy shit. I'm so good at Yu-Gi-Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hit him with the earthquake. Oh, you're supposed to do that before your opponent's main phase so that doesn't happen. I'm not editing your short tonight. No! Okay, so if we think her last card is Gorgon's Gaze, we're not supposed to Werepup here. We're supposed to go Valkyries. The thing is, like, all these cards I really want to actually resolve, so we'll just start jamming must resolves until one of them does. All right, now we're going to try for our Werepup. Fun fact, you can use that effect even if you don't have a target in deck, and just to shuffle your deck. This comes up a lot. It is Gorgons. Yeah, as expected. This is like the most Gorgonsable little boy in the world. Now, the downside is if she has a follow-up Werepup, the game is over. Can't Gorgon them all. That's what I'm hoping. We know this is full moon. Or we have a sneaking suspicion that it's full moon. Fuck! Okay, we fucking die. We're so toast. Oh, no. All right. How the fuck are we going to deal with this? So our win condition is we develop the Valkyries, and then the next turn we develop something relevant. She has to have not drawn a back row here, but she also could have just set 2 to play around Hurricane, so that isn't even a guarantee. Valkyries contests. It does. I still don't like this. This, like, big yellow text I hate. I cannot stand it. Okay. This is another one of the... You can see, like, the specific parts that haven't been given love yet. Like, the zoom in still looks the way it did during alpha. I assume this will change at some point. You can mess with the mates now. So with her little rabbit. Dire. I can't see shit when I hover over my opponent's cards. You have to right-click them. Dire! What the fuck is she doing? Did she disconnect? Hello? Hello? Where's my Werepup? You took too long. You're taking too long. Hello, Dan? Hello, Dan? Break the game, please. Dan, please break the game. Dan, please kill Dire. Dan, please fucking assassinate Dire. Dan. Thank you for the free elo, Dan. It's not letting me do shit, Madge. Dan, kill Dire. It is crazy she isn't disconnected. That's the weirdest part for me so far. Oh, it said I won? GG. Yeah, this is not looking correct to me. Let's load that back up. It does load you back into the game, so hopefully this will do that. Did I actually lose Elo for that? That is fucking unbelievable. How did I lose Elo for Dyer's client fucking up? Alright, I take it all back. Don't play Alestrals. This game fucking sucks. That was you? I didn't do anything! Here, while we're waiting on this, I'll look at Dyer's thing. Is it fucking Dyer again? I don't want to play against Dyer! Oh, this hand is really rough. This is one of those, if the Werepup wins me the game, I'm happy with it, but otherwise I suck. I don't know. It's got Werepup in back row. Just also got 4 cards I don't want to draw. Alright, whatever. Grabbing Full Moon here. Set an Argo. Set a Full Moon. Alright, in draw here, we're going to fire off the Full Moon. Going to misenchant it. New Chain will activate Werepup. Grab Like a Void from our fucking hand. And we'll go Like a Void. This is a good start, but like, we didn't want to draw the Like a Void. We didn't want to draw Torch of Hestia, and we didn't want to draw Hephaestus. So 3 of the 5 cards in our hand we didn't want to draw. But the 2 that we had otherwise, we did want to draw by a lot. Ursa Den! Oh, we might be Ursa dead. Urseer. Okay, that sucks. Oh, are we dead to bears? Come on. Don't do this to me, baby. It's a 3-mat on the Ursa Den. Set 1. Set 2. Maybe she just doesn't have any more bears. Argo here. We will grab Necklace of Harmonia. Throw some earth on it. We are going to draw Equilinx. Watch. Equilinx wins the game on the spot because it will pop a rune and get a sick differential on the Ursa Den. Ambro's not bad. We can Ambro off the Necklace of Harmonia so we stop taking damage from it. Let us expend to draw first. Spect is pretty good. We're gonna Ambro off the Necklace of Harmonia. And then we can Necklace. 1, 2, 3. Battle. Really would have preferred any back row at all here, but I'll take it. Now, if she has any Ursa at all, we are totally boned. Get in there, buddy. Now, it may look like we're way ahead, but looks can be deceiving. Oh, God, we're so dead. We are, yeah, we're totally dead. All right, so Ursaden procs here. She equips 1 to it. Yeah, and then that's 4. Okay, so here's the really annoying thing that gets to happen now. Ursaden can activate its effect, send itself to the yard, and then special cast and a Barrel Estral from deck. The Barrel Estral that she's going to get is Majercy. Oh, this was such a low roll for us. Yep. Disastrous. We're getting domed. Oh my God, and look at all the back row. Holy free holy. Yeah, we are taking 9 here. Let's go 1, 2, and then we take 1 off the Ursicle. Do they got a Habakiri equivalent in this game? Yeah, it's Werepup. What am I even trying to find here? I don't think anything does it. Yeah, that's not going to do it. What does Don't Poke give them? I want to say +4 +0. +4 +4. Jesus. So it'll crash. So I have to go Torch of Hestia so it doesn't crash. All right, get in there, buddy. Gorgon's Gaze. That is way okay with me. That's totally fine. Okay, can we draw something cool off this? Ambro, Gorgon's Gaze, Argo. Jesus, that's miserable. I guess Gorgon's Gaze. Wow, that's really bad. That's very not good. Holy shit. You lose the game? Yeah, I think so. I think you are probably right here. Cast a second Majersa over the Majersa. Bunny. We're dead. We're toast. At least she's down to 4. At least she's down to 6. Oh, God. It's like so crazy. Fuck. Yep. At least she's down to 7. Oh my God. Oh, she's on, Werepup, too. Hey, at least we get to do this. Get that fucking guy out of there. Okay, can I... Does this work? I'm hoping that Hephaestus can activate here, even though I have no targets. It can. Hell yeah. Okay, deck shuffled. Ooh, Viserys. Oh, Viserys is the guy. Okay. We have found the win con. She's got so many cards in hand. Holy fuck. No! Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Change position. Okay. That could be anything, by the way. Does she want to attack? No? Okay. Alright, Viserys, you gotta take me home. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Okay. We're getting in. One time for the one time. Alright, Vis. It's all down to you. Boy, if there's a don't poke in the back row, I'm gonna feel like a fucking idiot. I think I know there is, right? It's just a question of if she wants to play it. Takes her down to 4. Probably, right? Oh, let's go. Vis, get in there. Gorgon's gaze the Vis. Hold. That's totally fine. Now, if she has Like a Void in hand, I will be very mad. Okay, that's scary as shit, yeah. It's don't poke here. It's a bomb and Nursa. Do we already have a don't poke set? Ooh, boy, this is really tightened up here at the end. I think my next draw is an Ambro, if I'm not mistaken. Because the Viserys didn't trigger. Oh no, it was Volk. Why did I think it was Ambro? What, am I dumb? This forces out a don't poke if she has it. What the heck? Okay. Here's the question. Do I Viscerous? So if I Viscerous, I die to a Lavalith off the top. If I don't Vis, I also die to Lavalith off the top. Let's do it. Abominurcy. Scary ass card. Misked. It's don't poke. Last card don't poke. Holy shit, if it's last card don't poke, we win. That's an interesting rip. Sure. Last card, don't poke, yeah. Holy shit. Wait, if she doesn't have Ambro, we actually just win. Or High Bear. One time for the one time. Oh my god. Holy all this and we still won? All this and we still won? Tsunami off the Abominursa, we did it! Holy shit! Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh, it was actually too easy. It was actually too easy. Holy. 0-0. Oh. Oh, fuck. Society, if I had top deck Lavalith one turn earlier. Oh, boo, 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 boo. Oh, boo, boo, boo. I did my entire combo and still lost. Boo, 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 boo. Oh my god, it's 1 in the morning. Okay, despite the fact that I'm enjoying myself playing Clash, I am gonna have to call it here. Thank you all so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Oh, but if I special cast one more time, I actually get this. Yeah, okay. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. Good night, everybody. Good night. I will be back again 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last second of recorded time. And all our yesterdays were big old dicks in our butt. All right, let's see who's live. Out, damned dick. It's not funny. No, wait, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel isn't working because, right, everyone's off. Everyone say hello to Sansaley.